Live from Nokomis Regional High School in Newport. It's a high school football matinee on a Saturday afternoon. This afternoon, the Broncos of Hampden Academy visit the Warriors of Nokomis. Hello again, everyone. I'm John Small along with Tyler Stack. It's a Class C battle for you this afternoon. And Tyler, kind of the tale of two teams here. We'll start with the visiting Broncos of Hampden. They're 3-2, and they're kind of on a little bit of a roll.
Yeah, so coming off of 2 straight wins, and actually, you have a third-string quarterback that's playing very well this season and looking to build off that momentum. And for Nokomis, they're just looking to get on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and for Hampden, they've certainly found a way to use the depth on their bench. They've had a lot of injuries this season, but they've found a way to win. As for Nokomis, Coach Rogers says they're still pretty young. They lost a lot of skill players to graduation last year, so that's a little bit of a struggle for them. But as most coaches will say, Tyler, it's like they really want to be able to tackle the skill players for Hampden today.
Yeah, and we'll see how the weather plays a factor today as well, because that could really even things out.
Coach says the field's held up pretty well this year. They haven't played back-to-back games on it, so we'll see how that goes today. Should be a good one from Nokomis Regional High School. It's Hampden, Nokomis. Kickoff right after this.
Nokomis Warriors football on WABI is sponsored by Coveside Wheel and Ski, family owned and operated since 1968, proudly carrying your recreational vehicle needs for Polaris, Honda, and CF Moto. Enjoy your fall riding season. Maine hair crafters, etc. Contact us for all your hair, skin, and nail needs. And by Leona May's Antique and Gift Shop, located at 147 Main Street in Newport. A little bit of something for everyone.
All right, welcome back to Newport, where they started a little early. Started without us, Tyler.
Yeah, but they're off to a good start.
They are off to a good start. As Nokomis won the toss, they elected to receive after a 7-yard run by Ryan Robichaud. Now we see Seth Bowden. We're going to see a lot of him today. Let's see the replay.
Here you go. Just takes it right to the side, but met by a couple Broncos right there.
So we got about 4 or 5 yards on that carry, and it's a first down for the Warriors on their first drive here as we welcome you to Saturday afternoon football on TV5. From their own 32, Logan Washburn is the junior quarterback for the Warriors. He's going to hand it back to Robichaud, hit immediately at the line, and now he's going to be pulled down by Nick Johnston. Nick Johnston back today. He was the starting quarterback this year, got hurt, and he is back today. Coach Rogers, Coach St. Tard thinks he's only going to play defense today, but we'll see.
Yeah, well, anything's open, but their third-string quarterback has done very well, so that gives them the luxury to do that.
Sure does. So the carry goes out to the 28-yard line. Get the this is a crowned field here, Tyler. It's a little tough sometimes to see the markers up over they're on top of the hill there out in the middle of the field.
They're literally running downhill today at some points.
So they'll punt it away here on the 4th down. Low line drive punt, and Hampden Academy will take it a little bit past the 40. We'll come back after this.
Hi, I'm Mike Fortin of Fortin's Home Furnishings in Winslow. We've been in business since the 1940s. My mom and dad gave us a solid foundation, built on respect and fairness to everyone who came through our doors. We've worked hard down through the generations to earn and keep your family's trust. And we're committed to continuing our exceptional customer service. These are just some of the things that got us to where we are today, and we hope they will bring you here too. I promise it'll be worth the trip.
Imagine how inconvenient your life would be without power. No lights, no refrigeration, no heating or cooling, no electronics. But with a Generac home standby generator, you will have power when you need it most. Generac generators automatically provide backup power after sensing a power outage, so your life goes on uninterrupted.
Generac and CMD Power Systems, putting the power back into your life. Call today to schedule your in-home assessment from Generac and CMD Power Systems in Herman.
All right, back to Newport, where Hampden Academy goes on offense for the first time today. And the first run was a run from their feature back, Gabe Thornwall. He lost a couple, but with Tyler Coffin out, he got injured in that game that we brought you a couple of weeks ago. But Thornwall was fantastic in that game, had over 100 yards. Here's a 2nd down and 12 now for the Broncos. Gavin Monyock in at quarterback, going to give it right up the middle again, go right back to Thornwall. You can see what he does. He just drags a bunch of tacklers with him all the way into Nokomis territory, down to about their 43.
Yeah, going back to the original point, John, he came in that game and did not miss a beat, and really, but there's a flag.
Coming back.
Usually when you have a hole that big, there is something that went wrong, and in this case it was holding, so that will back Hampden up.
Our referee, Tim Kenny, today. Yeah, that was a 17-yard gain, going to come off the board, and they already were behind the line of scrimmage there after the loss of 2 on the first run. So this will take it back to about the 35. Nope, still going to mark it some more. The Academy's got to back up a little more. They're ready to run up to the 35, but the official marks it back down to the 30. So that, let me do my math here, Tyler. That's going to be 2nd down and 22. Monyock not afraid to throw. He's got a pretty good arm, and there we go down the sideline, and he's got his man Hannigan for a first down. My goodness, what a throw by Monyock.
Right on the money, right on the money there, and you know he's a.
26 yards.
Yeah, what a catch by Hennigan to stay in bounds or right around the sidelines there. See it again. 2 feet in, no problem at all.
Only need 1.
It's not the NFL, you know.
Only need 1.
But he got 2 for safety.
Sure did. Yeah, that's a combination you're probably going to see a lot this afternoon. So from the Nokomis 44-yard line after that big 2nd down and 22, no problem, right? Here's Monyock, the sophomore, 3rd-string quarterback, not playing like it. Back to Thornwall they go, and right up the gut he goes. First down and more, down close to the 30.
Right here, you just see how big and strong Thornwall is. He just runs over. He finds that hole. Nice job by the offensive line to open some holes for him. He just takes off, and he's really hard to bring down.
Picked up 13 yards, down to the 31. So the Broncos on the move here. Broncos winner of 2 in a row. And I tell you, Coach Robinson St. Tar's done an outstanding job, Tyler. They've had so many injuries, and I mean a lot of injuries to key players. But they're 3-2.
Yeah, that next man up mentality, and you know they've had a really good season after kind of 3 bad seasons, but really turned around this season so far.
Here's a pass attempt out to Kaysen Wildman, their tight end. It goes just off the fingertips.
Little failed screen pass there.
This is one thing that Coach Jake Rogers of Newport was concerned about with Hampden is their skill players. They have some great skill players, and just slowing them down today, you know you're not going to stop them, but just slow them down a little bit.
Yeah, that's one thing on the offensive side. You need your defense to step up big, and hopefully offensively you can run the ball and eat up a lot of clock, and that will keep them off the field.
2nd down and 10 now for the Broncos. Rain is held off here for the most part. Monyock going to throw it down that right sideline again, and this time it's out in front of Hennigan, incomplete.
Just a little too far for Hennigan. He has a nice arc to that ball that allows his receivers to get underneath it, but just a little too far on that one.
I tell you, when he came into the game 2 weeks ago, the game we did at Hampden Academy, and we were told he'd been out with a shoulder injury, we didn't know what to expect, and he just started slinging it all around the field. Yeah, pretty impressive.
And he did once again last week, too, against Old Town. Threw for over 300 yards in that one as well, so he's just been a throwing machine here. Well, you know, we were wondering coming into this one how the weather would be, if he would be able to throw the ball as much, but it hasn't stopped Hampden so far early on.
Yeah, no rain right now, or no wind really, so take advantage of it while you can, right? 3rd and 10 for the Broncos. Monyock going to throw it again. This time he's got pressure right down the middle. Oh, what a throw to Hennigan, and I thought he hung on. He could not hang on. Oh, what a throw and an attempt by Hennigan there, too. Right on the money, but good defense by Nokomis. Let's see who hits Hennigan here. Logan Washburn was in there, and Jeffrey Carr.
I think
good defense.
Hennigan knew going into that one, too, he was going to get hit, but he got hit just a little too hard to hold on to that ball.
Well, I tell you, that was a good-looking play, but give Washburn and Carr a lot of credit for the Warriors. They knocked the ball away from Hennigan. So 4th down and 10. Looks like Hampden Academy will go for it from the Nokomis 31.
Just so far, really noticed from the Hampden offense, you know, they just look so much more confident than a couple weeks ago when we saw them.
Here's Mognac rolling out. Oh, wide open. He had a man wide open on that left sideline, so we got a turnover on downs. Ashton O'Rourke was open, and Mognac just couldn't hit him. We're back after this.
Nokomis Warriors football on WABI is sponsored by Lakeside Concrete Cutting and Abatement Professionals, a Newport and Cumberland-based company that is always looking for applicants interested in commercial and residential demolition. 4 Seasons Floral and Gifts. Find what you need to make any occasion memorable. Check out their wide selection of flower arrangements, gifts, and tuxedo rentals. And by Bowman Constructors, now hiring laborers and carpenters. Start your career with us. Apply online at bowmanconstructors.com today.
All right, we're back. The first offensive play for Nokomis is a big loss as they're dropped back to their 25. So it's going to be 2nd down and 16. No score here, halfway through the first quarter. Logan Washburn, junior quarterback, going to throw it for the first time today. Rolling out to the right, going to throw it down that sideline. Oh, and it's picked off by Hampden Academy. I think that was O'Rourke. Nope, 19. Trey Collier.
Nice job by Collier there, just kind of undercut the route and was able to pick that one off.
Yeah, that ball hung up there a little bit on Washburn. He had a man open there for a moment. Let's watch the replay here.
Rolling out to his right and just couldn't get enough on that pass as his receiver fell down there, and Collier was the recipient of the free ball.
It was intended for Seth Bowden, who will catch the ball and run the ball a lot today for the Warriors. But after a turnover on downs, just 1 play later, 2 plays later, the Broncos have the ball back at the Nokomis 39-yard line. Pass intended for Wildman and just goes off his hand. So Mognac, 5 straight incompletions here as Hampden just keeps throwing the ball. No results so far.
You gotta wonder if the field is a little wet today, so I wonder if that is making the ball a little bit more slippery than normal, and that's maybe throwing a little bit out of his rhythm, but just need one little completion to get going sometimes, and we'll see if that can happen here.
It has rained on and off this morning. I know when our crew was here earlier setting up, they said there were a couple of downpours actually. Coach Rogers said this field's in really good shape. They played Winslow in the rain a couple of weeks ago, that game that got moved from Saturday, and they played on a Monday, but they haven't played back-to-back weeks on it, so it's in pretty good shape. 2nd down and 10. Bryson Scales goes in motion, and he'll take it on the sweep. Around that right side, he's got some room, cuts it back inside, and with that dive, he's up close to the first down. Nice run there by Bryson Scales.
Little misdirection there. Scales just goes around the corner there. He's able to pick up the first down.
He sure did. He needed 10. He got about 10 and a half.
That's all that matters.
That's all you need. Look at that speed.
Oh, just right around the corner. And a nice hit at the very end there as well.
And that's what we talk about with Hampden. They have a lot of skill guys.
Very quick.
So the ball now, we'll call it the 28-yard line in Nokomis. Hampden Academy on the move again. Mognac hands it off to Thornwall, and that time just a bunch of maroon jerseys waiting, led by Sean Calloway and Simon Chadbourne to stop Thornwall.
Monyak is, having a little trouble, throwing the ball. Slips there as he hands it off, but was able to get the handoff to Thornwall.
Only got a yard on that play. Good job by the Nokomis defense. So ball up to the 27, 2nd down and 9. 5:20 to go here in the first quarter. No score yet. Monyak gonna keep it himself. Oh, it's picked off by Nokomis. Monyak tried to get it out to Thornwall, and my goodness, what a play by Linwood Grover, who picked it off in the air. Watch this.
Nice pressure there. Boy. Grover was the recipient of that as Monyak had to get rid of it quickly, and Grover was there in the right place at the right time after the tip.
I think Monyak realized maybe a little too late that there wasn't much there on the run, and he tried to flip it out to Thornwall, and it just got tipped, and Grover was in the right place, right time. So Nokomis back on offense from their own 25-yard line.
Hampden got the ball after an interception, and now...
Well, now we got the ball on the ground. Who's got it? Hampden thinks they got it back. No indication. And still Nokomis football.
Nice job by Nokomis to fall on that one.
So Nokomis recovers. It'll be 2nd down and 10 now from their own 30-yard line.
A little sloppy by both teams to start out this one, but still a lot of football to be played.
Hoping that the heavy rain holds off today. It's supposed to start a little later. There you see Coach Rogers, the headset on down there for Nokomis. 2nd down and 10. Here's the pitch. Oh, my goodness. What a tackle by Bryson Scales as Bowden tried to turn the corner, and Scales was in that backfield. What a play.
Yeah, Scales unblocked and was able to get there. So, boom, right there. Just, in a hurry. A good run by him on the offensive side, and now a good defensive play by him as well.
Lost 3 yards, so 3rd down and 13 here for Nokomis as they're now back to their own 27-yard line. Well, seems some good defensive plays here so far. Washburn's up under center. The junior quarterback gonna roll out to the right again. Throwing it downfield, he's got a man. Oh, he was wide open. Intended for the tight end, Jacob Cody, and just a little bit beyond his hands.
Washburn rolling out again to the right. The first one he threw today was intercepted. That one just a little too far for his receiver there. It's gonna bring up 4th and 13.
So 4th down, Warriors will punt it away here. Glad you could join us on a Saturday afternoon. Ryan Robichaud, the kicker for Nokomis. Will boot it away, line drive. Takes a good Nokomis roll, and oh boy, Scales. Oh, he touched it, it's taken by Nokomis. Scales made a mental mistake there, should have just let it roll. Slipped off his hands, and it's recovered by Nokomis.
What a big play by Nokomis.
Oh, my goodness.
This is where you just have to get out of the way. The ball is probably a little slippery today with the wet conditions, and he just couldn't get a good handle on it, and Nokomis is the beneficiary of it.
Number 5 down there for Jeffrey Carr, jumping on it for Nokomis. So a mistake there by the Broncos gives the ball back to Nokomis.
We'll see if Carr being in the right place at the right time can get Nokomis going at the right time.
Yeah, Hampden wants a timeout here. Fan Cam today, sponsored by Maine Wood Floors. Buy from the best and forget the rest with Maine Wood Floors and DeKalb Floor Supply on Main Street in Winterport. Nokomis cheerleaders out in force today. Tell you, I think the last time we were here, Tyler, was 2019, and the beautiful new school across the street was under construction, and at some point today, it would be nice to get a shot of that. Of course, it's now done. Just a beautiful facility here, Nokomis Regional High School and Middle School, right across the street from the field.
Top notch for sure.
Oh, my goodness. So, certainly, Coach Saintard saw something he did not like to start trying to settle his team down a little bit. They've had a couple of turnovers here in a row.
Yeah, we'll see if this can get Nokomis going in the right direction. They've been shut out the last 2 weeks, but anytime they've ended up on the scoreboard, they've been able to put up a W as all 3 of their losses this year. They've been shut out, but looking to end that streak of 2 weeks in a row of not scoring here. Let's see if they can make that punt by the recovery by Carr, worthwhile.
So, 1st and 10 from the 44 for Nokomis. And here comes Bowden right up the middle, and boy, just a full head of steam. He's hard to stop. He's going to touch the ball a lot today. He takes it down just inside the 40.
Nice job by his offensive line there to open a hole. He's really a downhill runner there, but there is a flag on the play.
Yeah, that's my mistake. That's Landon Rowell. Landon Rowell is number 8. I think I've misidentified him a couple of times, so I apologize for that. Got some rain in my brain, I think.
It's Saturday, right?
It is Saturday. Yeah, used to Friday nights. So Landon Rowell on the carry. Just inside the 40, picked up 6.
Still no score, about 3 minutes left in this first quarter.
From the 39 of the Broncos, looks like they're showing blitz. They go up the middle to Robichaud, and there he goes. He's dragged down from behind by Wildman, who saved a touchdown.
Wow, what a tackle there, but what a run. Just ran right downhill. Picked up the first down, only need a 4, got a lot more than that.
Yeah, you got 19 down to the 20-yard line. So Robichaud is kind of that halfback, split back, the way they use him.
Well, just look at the size of him. I'm not surprised.
Fullback. So 1st and 10 from the 20 of Hampden for Nokomis. On the move here. Now here's Seth Bowden, and he just runs right up the gut. Takes it down to about the 10-yard line, very close to a first down.
Nice job by Nokomis here. Their offensive line is playing very well, opening up a bunch of holes for these running backs, and they're just marching it down the field.
And will they move the change? Yes, they will. So it's going to be first down and goal for the Warriors from the 10-yard line.
And one thing Nokomis has done really well on this drive is they've stayed out of those 3rd and longs, really been able to keep the drive going. As we're looking at another first down here.
First and goal. So Robichaud in the backfield along with Bowden. And the give is going to go to Robichaud. And oh my goodness, he bounced off a tackler at the line of scrimmage. Evander Preston for the Broncos had him wrapped up. And Robichaud just kept going. There is a flag down. My goodness.
Took about 3 people to bring him down. We'll see what the flag is, though.
Preston just had him wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and Robichaud was like, nope, not going to happen.
Well, when your team hasn't seen the end zone in 2 weeks, you're very determined to get there.
Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. 33 of the offense.
I think he meant defense there. So personal foul on the defense. And look, you see 58 laying on the ground there as Robichaud just ran right over him.
A few little punches there at the end. That's what they got him for. So that's going to give Nokomis even better field position.
So the ball is down at the 3-yard line. And it'll be first and goal after the penalty. And Robichaud again. Did he get in? He did. Touchdown.
Robichaud's in. That was a tough 2 yards he had to get there.
Bowden.
Bowden, sorry. Tough 2 yards there for Bowden, but he was able to get in the end zone. It's the first score in 2 weeks for Nokomis. Has to feel good.
We were right the first time.
Oh.
All right. It's been a day, Tyler. It's been a day. So Hampden Academy will go for 2. Coach Rogers basically said, we haven't really been able to find a consistent kicker, so they go for 2 all the time. And the 2-point conversion will be no good. But Nokomis on top here, 6-0.
Great start for Nokomis on this senior day here.
So after the 3-yard run, got some young fans out there today. Hasn't started raining yet, so the kids are having fun.
I think even if it was raining, it'd still be having fun.
That's true.
Probably jumping in some puddles and all that.
That is true. Hampden Academy, the fans have come down today across the way. Some of them brought their own little tent to put up over the crowd, so they're prepared for the rain if and when it comes. We're hoping it'll be later in the day. But so far, so good. 1:52 to go here in the first quarter. And now Hampden Academy will go back on offense after a couple of miscues in a row on 2 straight offensive series.
Yeah, Mognac's had a little trouble passing the ball early today, so really leaned on the running game that last drive. We'll see if they continue with that.
Really good job by the Warriors secondary today, as Robichaud will kick it off from the 40. And the Broncos will get set to receive. And I'm not sure if that was an attempt at an onside kick or they just wanted to keep it away from a big return, but Hampden Academy is going to have a great field position just right around the 50.
Yeah, you've been struggling for Hampden. You want, so maybe that's good field position. Really, it starts to turn things around for you with about 1:52 left in this first quarter.
Hampden Academy's been able to drive the football. They've been down in Nokomis territory several times. They've just had turnovers on downs, a couple of turnovers. So now here's Mognac back in the shotgun. A little bit of a bobble there, too, on the handoff. I believe that was Thornwall at the bottom of that, and a little miscommunication there. Or maybe it's just the ball is wet, but a break for the Broncos as Thornwall hangs on, and he lost a yard.
Yeah, really nice job by Thornwall. Just only lose a yard on that one, though, as he was able to just get the handle on that bobbled snap there.
So the ball back to the 49-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 11 for the Broncos as we wind down here in the first quarter, 1:15 to go.
We have seen, Hampden is not afraid to throw the ball, but Nokomis has played some really good defense. Look at all the cameras are all wrapped up here.
Oh, all the rain gear is out today.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, 2nd down and 11. Mognac going to throw it out there in the flat. Intended for Bryson Scales, and just a little bit too far in front of him.
Yeah, a little bit over his head, and I think Mognac's just looking to get something going, as he's really struggled throwing the ball in the last few drives. Just can't connect on that screen pass.
Really started well. He threw that 26-yard pass to Hennigan on a 2nd down and 22, and since then it's been 6-7 straight incompletions, including an interception.
Yeah, it's a credit to the Warriors. They've been in the backfield, pretty well and putting a lot of pressure on them.
So 3rd and 11 for the Broncos. Spread offense here. Mognac going to throw it down the sideline, intended for Hennigan, and he goes up and gets it. 1st down.
Nice catch by Hennigan there, as they heard us talk about him, so they said we'll go back to him. As Hennigan picks up some big yards there and a 1st down.
Let's see where they finally mark that football. It's going to be at the 28-yard line, so a 23-yard pickup. Big play by the Broncos. So they started their first offensive series with a big play, Mognac to Hennigan, and there it is again. From the 28, hand off to Thornwall. Up the middle, not much there. Pretty good job by the Nokomis defense. Roger Leonforte, hope I said that right, brought him down.
That should end the first quarter here, as Hampden doesn't look like they're going to get a playoff before the end of the first.
Doesn't look like they're in a big hurry here. And they're going to come to the line. We'll see. See if they get one off. Official is watching the clock, too. Mognac is watching the official, and they're going to let it run down. So first quarter comes to an end here in Newport. It is Nokomis on top of Hampden Academy, 6-0. We're back right after this.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Hello, Maine. This is Steve McKay. Not sure what the weather will be in your neck of the woods, but there's a 100% chance of Luke showing up near you. Next Home Experience is listing and selling homes throughout Maine. Get Luked and get sold with Next Home Experience.
Nokomis Warriors football on WABI is sponsored by Pat's Propane, located on Route 2 in Palmyra. Purchase a new or reconditioned propane tank and get reduced pricing on your propane deliveries this winter. Skills Inc., now hiring direct support professionals for all shifts and locations throughout central Maine. Contact us today and start your new career tomorrow. And by Comfort Shoes and More, men's and women's boots now in stock. Take the drive to Newport for a sit and fit to find your perfect fit. You and your feet will be glad you did. Don't get cold feet this winter. Stay warm and dry with high-performance footwear from Comfort Shoes and More. With an extensive selection of winter boots rated from 0 to minus 60 degrees Fahrenheit, you'll find comfort in knowing your feet will be warm in any weather. Discover the latest in functional and fashionable footwear with grippers built right into the sole. With boots in stock up to 6E and size 17 for men and women. Take the drive to Newport for a sit and fit to find your perfect fit. You and your feet will be glad you did.
Hello, Maine. This is Steve McKay, and fall colors are spreading, especially orange, the color of Luke. Next Home Experience is listing and selling homes just like yours. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
And welcome back to Newport, everyone. John Small, along with Tyler Stack, the whole TV5 crew. Second quarter underway here as the Hampden Academy Broncos are driving a 2nd and 9. And there's a pass out in the flat for Bryson Scales. He takes off down the sideline, and he's in for the touchdown. 28-yard touchdown pass, and the Broncos answer just like that.
Nice yards after catch there for Scales as he's able to get into the end zone and tie this one up at 6. Just a little screen pass there. Monyakulovic struggled, but he found Scales there to get things going. Bunch of yards after catch for Scales, and 6 points for Hampden.
And that right there was what Coach Rogers was worried about, the skilled players. And that's what they do after they make the catch. Speedsters, 28-yard touchdown run. Here's the extra point. And did that? Nope, didn't quite make it. 6-6. And we're back after this.
Today's high school football game on WABI is proudly sponsored by the following local businesses. Solar Logics, your beneficial electrification experts, increasing Maine's energy independence by reducing the need for fossil fuel-produced energy. Catwalk, fashionable clothing and accessories for girls and women, located in the heart of Belfast. And Benolio, where you'll find the freshest olive oils, balsamic vinegars, wines, craft beers, cheeses, and Italian delicacies. Come taste the world on Main Street in Belfast. Support your local high school athletics and make a difference.
We had a lot of work to do, and we came in with a plan, and Troy took great care of us. He took us through all the options that were good for us, and we told him our needs, and he really, really came through with us.
Yeah, we brought home some examples and come up with a decision, and they made it happen.
Yep. Mainwood Floors is a local business, and we really like to see local businesses boom. We had
All right, we're back just as the kickoff happened, and Stefan Ross with a great return for the Nokomis Warriors. Let's watch it.
Take a look at this. It's just Ross just kind of finds that he bounces off a few there, then finds that hole, turns to the outside, and a big return for him.
Kicker finally got him.
Kicker knows how to tackle there.
He does. Hennigan stopped him, but what a return by Ross into Hampden Academy territory. The 44-yard line is where the Warriors will start. We're all tied at 6. Just underway here in the second quarter as Hampden Academy scored on the very first play of the quarter. Well, here comes Robichaud. He is so hard to bring down, and finally a bunch of white jerseys catches up to him, but my goodness, he just carried everybody with him.
Yeah, look at this. Look, Robichaud just runs right downhill, picks up another bunch, picks up a good chunk of yards there. And Nokomis has had really a lot of success so far today running the ball. He was taken down by Brady Smith.
12-yard pickup down to the 32-yard line. Another first down for Nokomis.
Yeah, you see, Hampden had one guy on them. Was going to take a few more than that.
They have really moved the ball well today. Here's Rao. Oh, left side, he lost the football, but that was a fortuitous bounce as it came right back to him after he got popped. He got hit hard. Watch this hit.
Wow. Ooh. Right there, though, the ball, like
that
you said, bounced right back to him. Right place, right time. Hampden will not get the ball back. Nokomis will live to see another down.
Yeah, Wildman, what a hit. But certainly the bounce came right back to Rao. He got one, 2nd down and 9 from the 31-yard line. Washburn up under center. Here's the give to Robichaud, rip the middle, and oh my goodness, it's so difficult to bring him down. 4 Hampden Academy Broncos on him.
I'm sure the slick field doesn't help either today.
All that for 2 yards.
Yeah, it's a tough 2 yards right there.
My goodness.
But yeah, look how many Broncos it just takes to bring him down.
All right, so 3rd down and 7 here for Nokomis from the Hampden 29-yard line.
Just a little over 2 minutes left. 2 minutes gone in this 2nd quarter.
Got Rowell and Robichaud in the backfield again. They send Carr out wide left. Washburn going to keep it. Then he thought about pitching it. Made a nice cutback and turned it into a pretty good gain. Thought he was going to pitch it there out on the outside, but he kept it and gets it a little closer to that 1st down marker. You think they'd go for it here.
Yeah, and that's maybe the objective of what they were trying to do there, just pick up a few yards, knowing that they were going to go for it. It's going to be 4th and 3. We'll see what they do here. But nice job by Washburn to turn nothing into something.
You got 4 yards, so better 4th and 3 than 4th and 7 if it had been nothing. So Nokomis will go for it here. Tied at 6 on this Saturday afternoon here in Newport. Pretty nice day, actually, temperature-wise. It's almost a little tropical, dare I say. 4th and 3. The give up the middle to Rao. He's got the 1st down and a lot more.
Big pickup for Nokomis there, as he's able to convert to give Nokomis a 1st down, and they are moving the ball very well on the ground here. Their offensive line is doing a great job opening up some holes and just keeping things moving.
And looks like Hampden Academy wants timeout here. We'll be back after this.
Hammond Lumber Company has been a trusted partner of professional contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners for generations. It's the level of trust that Hammond Lumber has earned by providing an extensive selection of products and materials from industry-leading suppliers, with guidance and support through every stage of any project, including delivery of materials throughout Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company is, has been, and will always be your building project partner.
Nokomis Warriors football on WABI is sponsored by Lakeside Concrete Cutting and Abatement Professionals, a Newport and Cumberland-based company that is always looking for applicants interested in commercial and residential demolition. 4 Seasons Floral and Gifts. Find what you need to make any occasion memorable. Check out their wide selection of flower arrangements, gifts, and tuxedo rentals. And by Bowman Constructors, now hiring laborers and carpenters. Start your career with us. Apply online at bowmanconstructors.com today. Nokomis.
So Nokomis with a big 4th down conversion, a fresh set of downs at the Hampden Academy 20-yard line. They go to Robichaud. My goodness, our mics are picking up the hitting down there today. You can hear it. What a physical game this is.
Yeah, Robichaud's had some tough runs.
Picked up about 6 there. Down to the 14.
He's going to look at it, just all the Broncos around him. Look how many it takes to take him down. 3, 4 guys right there.
He is tough runner. So Nokomis moving the ball well. Nokomis has a very young roster, a lot of freshmen and sophomores on the roster. So Coach Rogers says you'll probably see, the same dozen guys all day as here we go again. Oh, and he lost the football, but was it after the play?
I think he
was down.
I think they're rolling him down.
Yep. Oh, no, they called it a fumble. So Hampden Academy recovers. Wasn't sure if he lost it before he went down or once he got to the ground. But the officials say it is Hampden Academy football.
Another big turnover by Nokomis there as they were knocking on the door. Do we have a replay of that, I wonder? But either way, here we go. Let's take another look at it. Tough to tell there.
Hard to say where that came out, but it is Hampden. Nonetheless, it's Hampden Academy football.
Nice stop by the Broncos there, and they'll see if they can capitalize and turn that into some offense now. 6-6 game, about 8:10 left in the second.
So ball on the 9-yard line. They go right to Thornwall, runs off right tackle. Nice pickup out to the 14, picked up 5.
Nice 5 yards by Thornwall there. It gives them a little more breathing room as they were right around the 1-2 yard line there, just to give them a little more space.
Seth Bowden and Jacob Cody in on that tackle for the Warriors. 2nd down and 5.
Both teams have been able to move the ball, but turnovers have been a problem for both offenses here, as both defenses played very well so far.
I think we've had 2 turnovers on each side. So Hampden Academy comes to the line. 2nd down and 5. Monyak in the shotgun. He's got Thornwall right beside him. 4 wide receiver set. Monyak gives it up the middle. And I'll tell you, that's a great run there because there wasn't much there. And Thornwall doing all he can to get as many yards as he can, but he's pulled down by Kenton Snowman, the big defensive end.
Yeah, and you'll see the hit that Snowman puts on him here. It's not an easy one either. Nice job. That brings up 3rd and 6 now.
Yeah, he lost a yard. Thought he lunged ahead there at the end, but boy, great job by Snowman to keep him from a big game. So 3rd down and 6 for the Broncos. Ball now back to the 13. Monyak going to throw it. Looking down that left side, he's got a man wide open. Oh, and Bryson Scales throws his hands up. He knows he should have caught it. I think that was one of those cases, Tyler, where he knew he had real estate and he just turned his head too soon.
Yeah, there's another look at it right here. As you'll see, he knows he should have had it right off his fingertips there.
Logan Washburn, the quarterback who plays defensive back for Nokomis, was right there. He was bearing down on him.
Yeah, he wants to get back out on offense. I'm sure he doesn't like defense as much as he likes offense.
So another great defensive stop by the Warriors. And Hennigan will kick it away for the Broncos. High kick, and it's going to take a Nokomis bounce. And Hampden Academy kind of lets it roll there a little bit too long, as I think the Hampden Academy fans were yelling, hey, pounce on that.
What a leg he has, though.
First and 10 at Hampden 34-yard line.
So our next game is going to be Friday night. We're headed to Orono for 8-man football. Orono Red Riots host the Mananoquoc Academy Lynx. Coverage begins at 7 o'clock on WABI TV5. This will be our first time with 8-man football.
And the first time at that new field in Orono, right?
Yes,
we
check that out.
Did the Orono football game 8-man last year, but that was played at Maine.
So ball at the 34-yard line. Here comes Nokomis again. That's Seth Bowden. That time not much there, as line of scrimmage, no gain.
Yeah, just no holes there. Smith was able to bring it down.
You see the Warriors on their sideline, as Coach Rogers says, a lot of young players who are still learning, but as they play and learn, when they become juniors and seniors, they'll be ready to go.
Yeah, and kudos to Nokomis so far. They've really hung in this one. You know, had a rough couple weeks. They haven't scored any points, but really hanging tough here. 6-6 and running the ball very well.
Washburn give right up the middle to Robichaud, and why not? He usually carries a couple of guys with him, and he does inside the 30.
Nice little fake there by Washburn. Robichaud was the beneficiary as he was able to pick up
got 6
yards.
3rd down and 4 now for the Warriors. They're certainly in 4-down territory here, you would expect.
This is where Nokomis has had success all day long. They've kept these 3rd downs very manageable and able to pick up these 1st downs to keep these drives moving.
Washburn this time going to give it to Bowden. And Bowden, boy, he got close to that first down marker before he was pulled back by Hampden Academy. That was Scales who had him.
Maybe a yard short.
Yep, he got close. He got close. They'll put it on the 25-yard line, so it's a 4th down and 1.
Man, he's a tough back to bring down once he gets a head of steam going.
Good job by Scales. He had him right by the waist from behind, pulling him, just basically willing himself to pull him back from the first down marker, so Bowden didn't get there. But again, a manageable 4th down here for the Warriors. 4th and, well, it's a long one. It's at the 25-yard line.
Maybe 1.5. Just
outside the 25-yard line. They're going to give it to Robichaud. Oh, my goodness, he slipped. He kept the feet going, and he should have enough for the first down.
He got there. Had to really dig in there, get the push, and slip a little bit, but nonetheless was able to pick up the first down with about 4 minutes left in this second quarter.
That's just a great second effort by Robichaud. The foot kind of gave out from under him at the line of scrimmage, and he kept pushing.
I'm sure there's a little panic there. Oh no, but no, was able to get it.
Needed a yard and a half. He got 2. So from the 23-yard line, now a fresh set of downs for the Warriors. 1st and 10. Nokomis on the move, back to Bowden. Oh, nice spin move. And again, these Nokomis players do not hit the ground easy, as he carried about 4 or 5 white jerseys with him.
Let's take another look at that spin move, man. That really freed him up, really gave him the leverage he needed to pick up those yards. There he goes, look at the spin there. And again, another 4 or 5 Broncos right around him.
Yeah, he got 5 yards. Almost 6. Down to the 17. Give him 6. My goodness.
2nd and 4 now for Nokomis.
And here's Robichaud. That time the Broncos were waiting for him. Not fooled on that play.
Yeah, they read that one very well to Hampden.
I tell you, good play there by the Hampden Academy defensive line. Coach St. Tart happy to get a couple of his players back this week, and Spencer Martin and Paxton Sexton, who have been out injured. They play on both sides of the ball, and just nice to have those linemen back if you're Hampden Academy.
We mentioned a little earlier, Hampden's been bit by the injury bug early on this season, but they've their depth has really kept them moving on the offensive and defensive side of the ball.
3rd and 4. And here's Bowden tiptoeing down that sideline. He's got much more than that as he takes it down inside the 5 to about the 4. What a run.
It's like the 3-yard line, I think, John, they're marking this, if I'm...
Official standing at the 4.
Okay, well, marking at the 4.
So that is a 13-yard pickup for Bowden. Nokomis Warriors have done a great job moving down the field today. They've only got 6 points to show for it, but they have been able to move the football.
Not many passes, but the run game is working efficiently for them, and that's all you need sometimes.
And you would expect they'd go right back to it. They do to Bowden. He spins again, and he's awfully close. He's in. Touchdown, 2nd run of the day for Bowden, a 4-yard run.
Nice 4-yard run by Bowden there. Spin move really freed him up to gain those 4 yards. Another 6 points for Nokomis.
So Nokomis goes back on top here, 12-6. And as we mentioned, they'll go for 2.
No reason.
Or actually, do we? Yeah. They hadn't updated the scoreboard yet. That's what I was wondering what's going on. Officials timeout here.
I thought they gave the signal that he was in.
They did. I think there might have been an equipment issue there as the officials sent somebody to the sideline. And Nokomis will send another player out. And now Nokomis wants timeout. So they're going to talk things over here. Interesting spot for a timeout.
12-6. Nokomis on top.
Well, Fan Cam today, sponsored by Maine Wood Floors. Buy from the best and forget the rest with Maine Wood Floors and DeKalb Floor Supply on Main Street in Winterport. I wish I had half that amount of energy.
She's getting her steps in, John.
My goodness. That is a happy person today.
Give her the football, see if she can score the touchdown. She's almost there.
Free reign of the field.
All right, so we'll see. Nokomis coming back out for this 2-point conversion here.
Okay. They've got the ball back at the 4-yard line. What did we miss?
I saw him signal, so...
So here's Washburn. Going to throw it. Oh, batted down. Batted down. So it is. Okay, there we go. Now the scoreboard. We got it. Scoreboard operator has finally updated it. I think we've been hesitant to do it because the scoreboard here didn't update it. So
a failed
believe
two-point
us.
conversion.
Just believe us. Believe our eyes.
A failed 2-point conversion there, so it'll be 12-6. Nokomis on top.
Quite the Saturday afternoon here in Newport.
At least we're having fun, right? And
we're having fun.
There's places you can
we're having fun.
Sure.
All right. So Nokomis goes back on top. They scored first. Hampden Academy answered right back. And now Nokomis with the second touchdown run of the day for Bowden. And they're on top 12-6. And it's kind of been that way for Nokomis this year, Tyler, as Coach Rogers told us this week. You know, the games we haven't won, we haven't scored a point.
Yeah, that's
so the games they've won, they've scored.
Yeah, it's hard to...
Well, I want to thank our sponsors for making it possible for us to bring you this game. Please let them know you appreciate it as well. And a special shout out today to Indian Lake Market in St. Albans. That's where we got our pizza.
Very good.
And so far, all reviews are thumbs up.
I give it 2 thumbs up.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
It was pretty good. So thank you to them today. Recommended by our St. Albans resident. Good recommendation. So Nokomis will kick it off here with 2:16 to go. Kind of a little line drive kick, and it will roll out of bounds. Or did Hampden Academy touch it before it rolled out of bounds? If anything, they should have just let that go out of bounds. But I think he touched it before it went out.
That's any flags.
Yep. So Hampden Academy will take it at the 31, it looks like.
A little over 2 minutes left in this first half. Hampden really looking to get something going offensively as they've been shut down the last couple drives.
Actually, they moved the ball back to the 30, so that's where Hampden Academy will go on offense again. Down by 6. They can move the football down the field quickly. 1st and 10. Wanyuk looking to throw. He's in trouble. He's being pursued by Cody, and Cody's going to pull him down from behind. Sack for Jacob Cody.
Nice pursuit by Cody there as he gets Wanyuk. Wanyuk didn't see him on the backside, I think, and never got rid of the ball. And
he was just trying to outrun him. He was just trying to outrun him.
Cody just a little bit quicker than he was there.
So
untouched,
loss
though.
of
Look how
5.
he comes around the corner there. No one to block Cody there, and he was in the backfield quickly.
So it'll be 2nd down and 15 now for the Broncos. Not the way you want to start this offensive series. He'll send 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Wanyuk going to throw it again. Being pursued. Just tried to dump off a little screen pass to Thornwall, and Nokomis was having none of it. Back to essentially the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by Nokomis there to really read that one very well.
Leon Forte was the one who went on the tackle on that one. So no gain, 3rd down and 15.
Wanyuk bobbled the snap a little bit. Go to Thornwall.
So now you wonder if Hampden Academy will slow things down a little bit because you don't want to give the ball back to Nokomis with too much time with a minute to go here in the first half.
Yeah, a big 3rd and 15 coming up here with just under a minute left in this second quarter. Come on, defense!
3rd and 15 for the Broncos, trying to keep this drive going, down by 6. Wanyuk going to roll out to his left, and that's just a ball that slipped out of his hands. That might be due to the wet weather out there as he just didn't have a good grip on it. And that'll bring up a 4th and 15. You got to think Hampden Academy's punting this away so deep in their own end.
Absolutely. With 41.6 seconds, don't want to risk it here and give Nokomis good field position. Punts upcoming. And, you know, more importantly, that incomplete pass stops the clock and really, you know, is going to force Hampden to punt the ball here.
So still no rain or no wind yet. A low line drive, and that's going to take a good Hampden Academy bounce as it'll roll down inside the 40, and that's where Nokomis will get it with 33.3 seconds.
Interesting to see what Nokomis will do here. You got to think they'll probably run maybe 1 or 2 plays and see if they can break one big and see if they can increase their lead. But if not, maybe if they get backed up, they'll take a knee. But we'll wait and see what happens.
Yeah, you don't want to do anything dangerous. You've got the lead.
And the momentum, man. You know, and after not scoring for 2 weeks, you have the lead, like you said, John. So build off those and live to see another day in the second half.
Nokomis, as we were told, doesn't run it much, and doesn't pass it much. Excuse me, and they really haven't. I think they've only thrown it 1 time today, and they'll just play it safe here with time winding down.
Yeah, they're not going to risk it, so.
Actually, they've thrown it twice today, excuse me. But they are known for the run. They'll probably have to take 1 more snap, I think, although they're coming off the field. Been a good battle here, these Class C teams. Hampden Academy, the winners of 2 in a row, coming in on a roll, but boy, the Nokomis Warriors at home today, they have been ready for this fast-paced Hampden Academy offense.
Yeah, really playing tough on this senior day for Nokomis here as they'll take the 6-point lead in the halftime.
Nokomis has been able to move the ball up and down the field.
The run game has really been a beneficiary of them and the reason they have this lead.
And they've been able to overcome the turnovers. Each team with 2 turnovers so far, but Nokomis has been able to overcome that. And they lead Hampden Academy 12-6 at the half. We will come back with our halftime report right after this.
Dan welcomes singer, songwriter, entertainer John Davidson. The Night Show, Saturday night at 11:30 on TV5.
Renovating or building new, you'll find a wide selection of high-performing, energy-efficient, and beautiful windows and doors at Hampden Lumber Company. Your Hampden sales representative will walk you through the showroom displays and help you choose options to create a personalized custom look. Free in-home measurement is available, and Hampden can deliver your order from any of their locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Bring your vision and enjoy better light and added security and energy savings with quality windows and doors from Hampden Lumber Company.
Nokomis Warriors football on WABI is sponsored by Coveside Wheel and Ski, family owned and operated since 1968, proudly carrying your recreational vehicle needs for Polaris, Honda, and CF Moto. Enjoy your fall riding season. Maine hair crafters, etc. Contact us for all your hair, skin, and nail needs. And by Leona May's Antique and Gift Shop, located at 147 Main Street in Newport. A little bit of something for everyone.
The roar of our engines, the pump of our heartbeats, the sparks that unite us, to the passions that drive us. We're driven by the things we love. From the visions that lead us, the feelings that inspire us, to the roads that bring us together. Coastal Auto Parts, 29 locations in Maine, will get you to the moments that matter most. With the largest network of parts and care to keep you firing on all cylinders. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
Today's high school football game on WABI is proudly sponsored by the following local businesses. Solar Logics, your beneficial electrification experts, increasing Maine's energy independence by reducing the need for fossil fuel-produced energy. Catwalk, fashionable clothing and accessories for girls and women, located in the heart of Belfast. And Vinolio, where you'll find the freshest olive oils, balsamic vinegars, wines, craft beers, cheeses, and Italian delicacies. Come taste the world on Main Street in Belfast. Support your local high school athletics and make a difference.
The Big Bang Theory brings you the Genius Guide to Working Out.
I'm legally obligated to inform you that I took a karate lesson when I was 11.
Always pace yourself.
Turner's coming down the home stretch. Come on, horsey, you can do this. Damn, come on, thigh muscles, you can do this.
And may the force sweat with you.
Now we go to reverse warrior.
How did she get you to do yoga?
Well, to be honest, I thought she said Yoda.
The Big Bang Theory.
Weeknights on WABI TV5. WABI says thanks for watching with It's Our Treat, where we pick up part of your tab. It's Our Treat is the fun, easy way to support the local economy and save money yourself. Featuring specially discounted offers from locally owned and operated restaurants and entertainment venues throughout eastern and central Maine. Visit WABI.tv and click on It's Our Treat to see all of our current offers. Buy Maine first and save with It's Our Treat from WABI TV5.
Local business is the backbone of our economy. It's more important than ever to buy Maine first. Every dollar you spend locally supports our friends, family, and neighbors right here at home. With the year our neighborhood businesses have had, you can make all the difference. It's fun, easy, and you'll save time and money. Take advantage of the local service and expertise you just won't find at a big box store. Think before you shop. Buy Maine first. We all benefit.
And welcome back to Newport. We're at halftime of this Class C high school football Saturday afternoon matinee. And right now, the home team, the Nokomis Warriors, on top of the Hampden Academy Broncos, 12-6. Time now for our halftime report, sponsored by Coastal Auto Parts, owned and operated by a Maine family that cares. Now, Tyler, every time we go to a school, we always ask the home school to provide us with a halftime interview. And the athletic director emailed me and he said, I have just the person for you, student and athlete Mia Coots. So Mia, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, we've got things falling over here in the booth. You didn't even flinch. Tyler jumped. You didn't even flinch. You didn't even flinch. Didn't even flinch.
She's going to protect us both.
We're off to a good start. So Mia, tell us a little bit about yourself. What grade are you in here at school?
Yeah, so I'm a senior here at Nokomis. I've been involved in a few different clubs and activities here and there, but this has definitely been the most involved year for me. 4-year varsity softball player, and so I'm just really excited to be here and talk to you guys about Nokomis a little bit.
That's great. Wow, what's your favorite sport? Is it softball?
Definitely softball. Yep. I'm playing in college at USM.
Oh, it's awesome. Like now, so what does it mean to you to come out and support all these other teams at the same time? And I know you're in broadcasting a little bit, so does that give you more experience on that side of things? And what are you looking forward to the most, just kind of going forward as well?
Yeah, I love coming out and supporting other Warriors. It's really a really big community, and it's really awesome to come out here and support other Warriors doing what they love to do, because I know that they're going to return the favor for me come springtime. And as a broadcasting student, I know that as an athlete myself, I love to have sports pictures that I can post and use for whatnot. And so I go to sports games and I take pictures. And for broadcasting, we always have people either recording or taking pictures of games and all that good stuff. And we do a weekly slam show during broadcasting where we go on each Thursday. We go live to schools around the state who can tune in and learn more about technology, free web-based websites where students can go on and just have a good time without having to spend any money.
So you got your hands full.
Yeah.
So I think Nokomis might have been one of the first schools, I don't know in the state, but in the area that really embraced a broadcasting program. Matty Brown, a former TV5 employee, is the guy that you all look to down here. What's he like as an instructor? Give us the honest assessment of Matt.
He's wonderful, and he's really funny. You get to class, and he has something ready for you to do, and it's really awesome because the advanced classes get to mix in with the intermediate classes, and we all get to have these experiences together and learn from one another and do all of these really awesome interactive things.
Now, is there one part of broadcasting that you've learned so far that you really like the most?
I actually really like being interviewed and interviewing people. I think that I have good people skills, and I like learning how to learn from people and doing things in that sense.
That's great. Well, you were, before we went on the air here, you were going, and we're like, oh, she's going to be a good interview. I can tell because she's prepared. So, how are things going the school year? How about your school year? We talked about athletics and broadcasting. What about everything else?
It's going wonderful, and I think that overall it's been a really smooth transition into the school year. It's always tough when you get new freshmen in who don't really understand the ropes of the high school quite yet, but they're getting adjusted quite nicely. They just announced the student council members for freshmen, freshmen, and they're doing good really so far. And we just had our homecoming dance, and that went smoothly. And as for seniors, we've done a senior sunrise, and we're going to be painting our senior parking spaces here shortly. So overall, it's been a really good start to the school year, and I'm looking forward to the rest of it.
Okay, let's back up a moment here. Painting your senior parking, what is that all about?
That was my next question. What are we painting them as well?
Well, in the parking lot, me and some other seniors convinced Mrs. Netto to let us paint parking spaces. Now, they're not individualized parking spaces, but just, because someone's going to park them at some point. But it's just a cool way to get some senior camaraderie going and build some camaraderie in the class and do something fun together.
That's really awesome.
I see. If I was painting parking spots, it would be a complete mess. So, but that is a new one. So, are you very artistic?
No. Not at all, but just wanted to do something fun. It's probably going to turn out bad, but I'll just keep it away from the white line so I know where the space is.
But it sounds like you have the creative spark anyway. So we'll forget about the artistic part of it.
Yeah.
Are we using spray paint?
No, I'm going to use a gallon paint. I don't know how well it's going to stay in the wintertime, but I guess we'll see. We'll see come springtime.
Really thought this one out, haven't you?
Yes.
And so now for us, this is the new school because we haven't been down here since 2019. You just must be so happy with this facility.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. And class of 24 is the first class to have never had a class in the old school.
Oh, wow. Right,
so,
of course.
I don't really have any experiences to attest to from the old school, but speaking on the new school, it's really wonderful, and I really appreciate it, and the community and the state for funding it and all that good stuff.
So what do you think? What does the future hold? What do you want to be? You want to be in broadcasting?
I actually want to be a teacher.
Oh, good for you. Okay. Anything in particular that you would like to teach?
English, most likely, but, anything could happen.
Well, all right. Well, Mia, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
Great job. Putting us to shame, Tyler.
You want the headset for the second half?
Mia Coots, student athlete here at Nokomis Regional High School. Thank you so much for joining us. We are at halftime of this Coastal Auto Parts halftime report, and Nokomis with the lead over Hampden Academy 12-6. We're back after this.
Nokomis Warriors football on WABI is sponsored by Ace Roofing. In need of a new metal roof or roof repair for your home or business? Contact the experts at Ace Roofing. Call 949-6694 to speak to a roofing installation specialist. Simply Efficient Heat Pumps, saving you money on your heating bill this winter. Call us today for a free estimate. And by Hometown Pizza. For amazing pizza, subs, and appetizers, stop in or call ahead to place your orders. Delivery available on Friday and Saturday. Go Warriors!
Live coverage of high school football on WABI TV5 is sponsored by Coastal Auto Parts, owned and operated by a Maine family that cares. Hampden Lumber Company, a fourth-generation family business serving contractors, homeowners, and do-it-yourselfers with building supplies and special services from 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Maine Wood Floors. Buy from the best and forget the rest with Maine Wood Floors and DeKalb Floor Supply on Main Street in Winterport. Next Home Experience. Find your next home and get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience. And by Renewal by Anderson. A better way to a better window. Set up your free consultation today.
It was 4 days, and he was going to kill me, it's believed, on the day that I was rescued.
At Investigate TV Plus, every day we go in depth.
How do you process that?
With investigations that expose the truth.
Is this a nationwide issue that we're dealing with here?
With real people.
This is not you.
It's not me.
Facing real problems.
We thought, oh, well, they're going to let her go.
Revealing real-life solutions that keep your family safe.
This action could save lives.
It will save lives, no doubt about it.
Investigate TV Plus.
Weekday mornings at 10.
JobsInMaine.com.
Post your job openings in seconds and instantly reach qualified local Maine job candidates on JobsInMaine.com, Maine's original job site.
Hello, Maine. This is Steve McKay. Not sure what the weather will be in your neck of the woods, but there's a 100% chance of Luke showing up near you. Next Home Experience is listing and selling homes throughout Maine. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
Does your dream kitchen look like this? Or this? Or maybe you need a little more inspiration? get it when you explore the complete in-store showroom displays at Hampden Lumber Company. When you find the look you like, the Hampden team will help you customize it, including accurate 3D renderings, so you can visualize your project before the work begins. Hampden offers delivery from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire and professional service after the sale. Your dream kitchen begins when you bring your vision to Hampden Lumber Company.
Nokomis Warriors football on WABI is sponsored by Pat's Propane, located on Route 2 in Palmyra. Purchase a new or reconditioned propane tank and get reduced pricing on your propane deliveries this winter. Skills Inc., now hiring direct support professionals for all shifts and locations throughout central Maine. Contact us today and start your new career tomorrow. And by Comfort Shoes and More, men's and women's boots now in stock. Take the drive to Newport for a sit-and fit to find your perfect fit. You and your feet will be glad you did.
Irish Collision Center is dedicated to quality collision repairs. Quality means Irish Collision Center stands by their work. Quality means they'll provide a written work guarantee for as long as you own your vehicle. Quality means a fast turnaround. Whether it's a fender bender or major repairs, Irish Collision Center is your collision specialist, and they're easy to find within 2 miles of exit 157. Schedule your free estimate today. Irish Collision Center, Maine's #1 choice for quality.
Get looped, get sold with Next Home Experience.
And welcome back to Newport, where we are at halftime of this Class C North battle. Nokomis versus Hampden Academy. Right now, the Warriors on top, 12-6. And so far, Tyler, weather has held up here. I know we had a couple of downpours during setup this morning, but we made it through the first half, and crossing our fingers here we can get the second half in.
Yeah, and the running game is really, we weren't sure how much the running game was going to play a factor in this one. It really has. Nokomis has been very efficient on the ground, and that's how they've been able to get the lead, 12-6.
And actually, just as we speak, the rain is picking up a little bit, but I think more than anything, we were concerned about the wind, and I think probably the teams, especially Hampden, were concerned about the wind because Hampden does like to throw the football a lot, as we've seen here today, so that certainly would affect them. But you're right, it really has been about the ground game of Nokomis, and they've got a pretty good 1-2, actually I should say 1-2-3 punch with Seth Bowden, Landon Rowell, and Ryan Robichaud as the 3 main backs that they use, and they all have a little bit of a different style, and that has served them really well today.
Yeah, all very hard to bring down, though, and they've been able to, I think they've thrown the ball twice, maybe 3 times so far today. So it's been all ground game, but those 3 backs are really carrying them so far, as the rain is really picking up here now.
I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. So, yeah, the rain is really starting to come down, and that could play a factor here in the second half, as we have seen a couple of fumbles and a couple of balls lost on catches, and can certainly blame that on the slippery conditions. But the field, they have that crowned field here. It's in pretty good shape. Only saw, I believe, in that first half, Tyler, the only player I saw slip was Robichaud on that 4th down run, and just his footing gave way, but he did get the first down on that. But that's been it so far.
Yeah, field has been in, like you said, great shape.
So remember, Nokomis won the opening toss, and they took the football. So Hampden Academy will get it here to start the third quarter, down 12-6. Robichaud will be the guy kicking off, and a little bit of a low-line drive kick. And it's taken by number 24, Evan Spencer, and he's still on his feet. So for a guy who's not used to returns, not bad there as he gets it up over the 40.
Kept the feet moving there as there were a few Warriors right around him, but was able to pick up the couple yards after the catch there.
So Hampden Academy will go back on offense, just trying to get something going here. They've got the 1 touchdown drive so far. Turnovers have really hurt them, as they haven't been able to kind of overcome those. Nokomis has also had turnovers. They've had 2 in the first half, but they lead on the scoreboard 12-6. So from the 42-yard line, their own 42, here goes Hampden Academy on offense again. Gavin Monyack, the sophomore quarterback, gives it to Thornwall. Thornwall takes a big turn trying to get to that outside, and he just can't do it. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage as Rowell and Washburn were giving chase there for Nokomis.
Washburn there, who just kind of got around the corner there, was able to bring down Thornwall there.
Got a yard. That was a lot of running for 1 yard. He was just trying to get to that outside, and good job by the Nokomis defense. A lot of young fans here today. It's great to see out with the families enjoying high school football on a now rainy Saturday afternoon. You hear the cadence from Mognac, going to throw it on that left side, intended for Scales, and just kind of goes off the top of his hands.
Off the left shoulder pad there of Scales. Bring up second down.
Third down and long. Third down and 9.
Brings up third down and 9.
For Hampden Academy. This has kind of been the problem for the Broncos, is that, that first and second down where they've got third and long a lot today.
Yeah, that's one thing Nokomis has done really well on the offensive side of the ball, and they've been able to kind of stay out of those third and longs, and Hampden has not been able to do that, and that's kind of been the difference so far.
So here we go, third down for Hampden Academy on this first drive of the third quarter. Mognac takes it. Here comes Cody again. He's in trouble, and Mognac is just going to go down. As Cody is in there again, along with Noah Holden, that middle linebacker, and they take him down for another sack.
Another sack for Cody there as he was hot on the pursuit there, and nowhere for Mognac to go, and then Cody brings him down from behind.
Holden in there helping out. So a loss on that 3rd and 9 play. And Hampden Academy will kick it away.
Definitely not how you want to start the second half if you're Hampden, but nice job by the Nokomis defense.
Defense has been good today. Low line drive kick. And that is going to take a nice Hampden Academy roll. We'll come back to Newport right after this. Just see Throck.
Imagine how inconvenient your life would be without power. No lights, no refrigeration, no heating or cooling, no electronics. But with a Generac home standby generator, you will have power when you need it most. Generac generators automatically provide backup power after sensing a power outage, so your life goes on uninterrupted.
Generac and CMD Power Systems, putting the power back into your life. Call today to schedule your in-home assessment from Generac and CMD Power Systems in Herman.
Why do folks travel for miles to shop at Fortin's Home Furnishings in Winslow?
Selection, 24,000 square feet filled with products for every room in your home.
Quality, we carry famous name brands that you know and trust.
And price, you'll always get the best value when you shop at Fortin's.
It's all under one roof at Fortin's Home Furnishings.
And remember, the best deals are at Fortin's Home Furnishings in Winslow on the corner of the Carter Memorial Bridge.
Cross over the bridge to Fortin's. Room to room, we got it all.
Why do folks...
So after a 2-yard run by Robichaud, a second down and 8 carry by Rowell, and Hampden Academy waiting right there to stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Bring up a big third down here.
Reed Manhart making the tackle for Hampden Academy.
3rd and 8 now. See what Nokomis does here. It's like they've done all day. They're probably going to put it back on the ground.
They've only thrown the ball twice so far today. An incompletion and an interception. And here goes Washburn rolling out. Thought about throwing it, but he pulled it down. That was a great play by Wildman, who got in there and really forced Washburn to pull that football down and not throw it.
Wildman was right in the backfield pretty quickly, kind of unblocked. He just gets off his blocker there and brings down Washburn.
So a 3 and out here for Nokomis, and Hampden Academy will get the ball back and probably in pretty good shape. They've got Nick Johnston, who, as we mentioned, was their starting quarterback this year. He's back today, and he has dropped back for Hampden Academy, but he's in Nokomis territory. Robichaud is going to punt it. Boy, if he can get a good punt off over his head. Ooh, almost blocked by Hampden Academy. It's still a pretty good kick. We'll be back after this.
Hampden will take over.
Nokomis Warriors football on WABI is sponsored by Ace Roofing. In need of a new metal roof or roof repair for your home or business? Contact the experts at Ace Roofing. Call 949-6694 to speak to a roofing installation specialist. Simply Efficient Heat Pumps, saving you money on your heating bill this winter. Call us today for a free estimate. And by Hometown Pizza. For amazing pizza, subs, and appetizers, stop in or call ahead to place your orders. Delivery available on Friday and Saturday. Go Warriors! Nokomis.
Back to Newport, and a big play by the Nokomis defense. Thornwall with the catch here, and he tried to get a little bit of extra yardage, but Nokomis punches it out and recovers the fumble.
Nokomis is back in business in very good field position now, looking to extend their lead.
Boy, the Nokomis defense played so well today. 3 turnovers for Hampden Academy, forced by the Warriors. So 1st and 10 from the 40. And on his feet still. Oh my goodness. Carrying people all the way down to about the 15-yard line. Bowden just carrying everybody with him. What a run.
Refusing to go down. Look at this. Just makes his way out of the pile, carrying 1 Bronco, 2 Broncos on his back. I'm still not going down 3. It takes 4 Broncos to bring him down. Nice run there.
My goodness, that's a 24-yard pickup. Looks like they're going to put it at the 16.
I don't even know how he got out of the pile there, but somehow he found a hole there and just refused to go down.
I tell you, all these Warrior running backs are really, they do not get tackled easily.
They're going down with a fight.
What a run by Bowden. So Nokomis in business again from the 16 of Hampden Academy. Oh, did we miss? Okay, let's back up here. Did we miss a fumble? And even the announcer here didn't see it.
I did not see it.
It happened so quickly, I never saw an indication. So Hampden Academy has the football back. All right.
That's how the day's going. So
really is. You never saw the ball come out?
Yeah.
Obviously it did. So fighting for all that extra yardage, Hampden Academy makes a great play and gets the ball back. I feel better because the announcer here, oh, wait a minute. All right, so 2nd and 10. Monyak throws it out there to Wildman, still on his feet down the sideline. Some bad tackling over there by the Warriors, and Hampden Academy turns this into a big play.
Nice job by Wildman there after the catch. Got a bunch of yards after the catch there as he cut it up just a little bit, but was tackled.
And they're going to wind up putting it right at midfield, so that's easy math for me. That's 34 yards on that play.
Another look. Almost steps out of bounds.
Oh my goodness.
Keep himself in bounds. Nice little cut there.
And at least 6 or 7 Warriors had a crack at him.
Down about the 50 now.
So 1st and 10. Monyak puts it up again. And incomplete. Intended for Wildman again. So a break for the Broncos there, as it looked like Nokomis was going to be in business at the 16-yard line, but another turnover. Turnovers have plagued both teams today. The rain has stopped again, by the way.
And next thing you know, the sun will be out. But still the wind is a little windy here. The wind hasn't died down, not too bad, but still windy nonetheless.
2nd down and 10 coming up for the Broncos from the 50. 7:22 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Nokomis on top by 6. Monyak sends a man in motion, and he's going to give it to Ashton O'Rourke. Tried that sweep, and wasn't fooling anybody. Actually, it was Collier. I'm getting my 18 and my 19 mixed up today. That is Trey Collier for Hampden Academy. Apologize for that. No gain on the play. Back to the 50. It's 3rd and 10.
See what now. Does Monyak go to the air here on 3rd and 10, or do they run the ball? We'll see. Thornwall is back there. As you can see, he's in the huddle there.
Monyak has thrown the ball 15 times today. He's only got 4 completions, but they've been big. When they have completed the football, they've been big completions. So 3rd and 10 from midfield, low snap. Monyak does a nice job down the sideline, heading it's open. Off to the races, can he outrun Bowden? He can. Touchdown, Hampden Academy.
Nice reception there by Hennigan as he walks in for the touchdown, and this game is now tied. We'll take another look here. Look at the low snap. Nice job by Monyak to even get his hands on that, and then delivers a strike to Hennigan for the touchdown.
Well, I don't want to say I called it, but what did I just say? 4 completions, all big completions, and that's the biggest one of the day, 50 yards right there.
And better yet, it ties up the game for your Hampden.
Chance to go ahead here now. Huge play on a 3rd and 10 from the 50. 50-yard pass play to Hennigan.
Hampden's going to go for 2 here.
Monyak going to throw it in the corner. Intended for Wildman and just couldn't do it as the rain picks up again. It is pouring now.
A little bit of a break there for about 5 minutes, and now it's back to raining again, like you said, John, and that can play a big factor on this next drive for Nokomis.
So, as that pass play is broken up, we're tied again at 12-12. So as it starts to rain, got a shot of her back 2 there carrying the cable, but that's Tiffany Spencer, who's leaving TV5 after a long tenure with us, so we want to wish her well.
Tough
as this is her last day. Last day. Make you work in the rain. She's kind of hiding behind our photog, Mark Rediker there, but always does a nice job with the football games. You see Mark, I don't know, Mark's moving her out of the way or letting her know that we're talking about her.
Probably one of the two, I don't know. No, great job to Tiffany and best of luck.
So Hampden Academy will kick it off here. 6:24 to go in the 3rd. We are tied at 12. And this is kind of how this game has been, just sort of a slugfest back and forth. A lot of turnovers, good defensive plays. Low-scoring affair here. Hennigan. Boots it. Yeah, he's got a good leg. Nokomis struggles with it there. As that is Washburn. And he gets hit right at the 15-yard line. That's what we're talking about. This is physicality of this game. My goodness.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see. You don't want to see your quarterback get hit that hard.
No, you don't.
He gets up none the worse for wear. A little trouble with that. But once he does, we'll see the big hit he takes at the end there. Ooh.
I tell you, both teams have had really good position today, so this is a little unusual that Nokomis will start from their own 15-yard line. Now we're tied at 12.
Anybody's game.
Sure is. Washburn up under center. He's got Bowden and Robichaud behind him. Going to give it to Bowden. Really nothing fancy. It's even the Broncos know it's coming, but you got to stop it, as they do such a great job of breaking tackles.
Just run downhill. That's all he's doing. Just running downhill. You know, he's not afraid of that first contact. He'll just run right through it. He's a big boy.
Got it out to about the 24-yard line.
Picked up 2nd and 6. Still raining here in Nokomis, or Newport.
Here's to give to Bowden again. Going to run off left tackle. And that time the Broncos just push him back. He maybe got a yard out to the 25. We'll give him that. It's going to be up 3rd down and 5.
And John, you can see the field is just getting a little money now as everyone's, all the uniforms are all covered in mud. You're in a true slugfest.
And especially Hampden Academy, they wore the white unis today.
Getting into the wash machine after this one for sure.
So 3rd down and 5 coming up for Nokomis as they've held the lead for much of this game. Hampden Academy has tied it here in the 3rd quarter, so the Warriors would love to keep this drive going if they can. Haven't really thrown it an awful lot today, just twice. See what they do here, and they do go back to the ground. And why not? Robichaud fights for the 1st down. What a run by Robichaud.
Robichaud again just finds a hole. Nice job by his offensive line there to find that. Give him a few holes. There wasn't much there, but he found it. And he picks up the 1st down.
Got 7 yards on that carry. I've got him unofficially at 75 yards on the day. And those have been hard-fought yards.
Say that again. That last run was a little bit of pinballing off people, but he was able to pick up the 1st down.
So from the 32-yard line, another set of downs for the Warriors. 1st and 10. They go right back to Bowden. Got a hole on that left side. Covers up the football. And he gets thrown out at about the 38-yard line. Another nice run. Bowden did a good job there protecting the football at the end, too.
Running off to the left side there. Not going to bring him down by the jersey there.
Got a Hampden Academy Bronco down. And that's the last thing Coach St. Tard wants to see. They've had so many injuries this year.
But they've been able to bounce back, though.
Brady Smith.
They have a lot of depth on this team.
Well, Fan Cam today, sponsored by Maine Wood Floors. Buy from the best and forget the rest with Maine Wood Floors and DeKalb Floor Supply on Main Street in Winniport. And you can see the fashion accessory of the day is an umbrella.
Good thing we're in recovery.
Fans came prepared. No. I left mine in the car because I knew it would be up here. So they marked the ball at the 39-yard line. That is a 7-yard pickup for Bowden. That's 2nd down and 3. And Nokomis right now just trying to impose their will on the ground, but that time Hampden Academy ready for Ryan Robichaud.
Yeah, and Nokomis was, how they thought they were gonna win this game is really control the clock, and they have today. And keeping the ball on the ground has really allowed them to control that clock, and hasn't really given Hampden many chances to possess the ball. And they've done a nice job of eating the clock here in this second half so far.
3:20 to go. They did give Robichaud a yard on that out to the 40, so it'll be 3rd and 2. Got to think you know right where it's. You heard the coach say you know where it's going. And that time, great job by Hampden Academy. Number 75 in there in the backfield, making a great tackle for the Broncos. Mason Jellison, as Bowden didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
It brings me back to when we last did his broadcast. Just missed a touchdown, too. Remember when he intercepted the ball there?
Oh, that's right.
Down on the 1
it was a touchdown. We've already established it was a touchdown.
Oh, so close.
Brian Sullivan's still not over that as a former lineman. He's like, that was a touch. Give the guy the touchdown.
Poor big man.
Well, he makes a big play there, forcing a punt by Nokomis. Nice high punt by Robichaud, and a fair catch call for by Scales. And Hampden Academy will have decent field position again. And that's one thing. Hampden Academy has had great field position today.
Yeah, just the turnovers have killed them at times, and they just really need to put a solid drive together here without a turnover. If, those 2 or 3 turnovers that have had been costly.
So they will put the football right at the 35-yard line. Broncos go back on offense. 2:26 to go in the 3rd quarter. We're tied up. Hampden Academy has won 2 in a row, including that game that you saw here on TV5 a couple of weeks ago, where Mognac had to come in for the injured Aiden Kochendorfer, who was in to start the game for the injured Nick Johnston at the time.
On your 3rd-string quarterback, not usually you want.
Looking for Hennigan again, and we got a flag. Flag came in kind of late there. The ball was way out in front of Hennigan, but maybe they're going to say the Nokomis defense slowed him down a little bit on that sideline. And it is going to be pass interference. So a big penalty on the Warriors. And Hampden Academy will watch as they mark this off. This should take them into Nokomis territory with a 15-yard penalty.
All right, that will give Hampden 15 more yards.
Yep.
As Mognac has really looked for Hennigan all day long. They've connected on a few of them, just couldn't connect there, but the pass interference picks up 15 yards for Hampden.
So they'll put the ball right at the 50. And remember what happened the last time the ball was at the 50-yard line, as Mognac and Hennigan connected for a 50-yard touchdown pass.
I believe we were talking about them as, on the next play that happens, so we'll see what happens here.
We've got 4 wide receivers. Only Thornwall standing back beside Mognac. Mognac, who has been sacked a couple times today, his jersey's pretty clean. Thornwall's is not. Mognac gonna try it again. This time it's intended for Wildman. Oh, he almost came up with it, but we're gonna have a flag anyway. Well, that was some tight coverage as Wildman almost came down with it. Washburn for Nokomis was right on him.
Yeah, Washburn was all over him like a blanket.
Maybe a little too close. Tim Kenny, our referee today. Let's see, which way is this going to go? Official still chatting here. There's 2 fouls.
It's still PI, coach. No, I know it's PI.
Okay, we have a penalty on each side. Personal foul on Hampden and a pass interference. There we go. Had to get the call. I think Tim pointed the same way each time, meant to point to Hampden. So
offsetting penalties.
I guess
there.
A break for Nokomis there, that there was that foul on Hampden Academy, because that was going to give them another 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, Washburn was all over him.
So it all doesn't matter. We're going right back to the 50, and we'll replay the down. So 1st and 10 from the 50.
About 2 minutes left. A little over 2 minutes left in this third quarter.
I think both the teams and the fans hoping we can get this thing done before the rain really starts to come down.
Starting to pick up a little bit.
Players don't care. They like playing out there in the rain, don't they? Playing in the mud. They're
already
fine.
a little bit of money, so why would this will continue, right?
Get in there.
Says the guy covered in the press box. All right, we'll do it all again. 1st and 10. Monyak looking down the left side for Hennigan, and this time just overthrown.
Pass is incomplete.
Monyak to Hennigan. They really like that play, but
they do.
Just cannot connect there.
That's the 17th time that Monyak has thrown the ball today. They really are not afraid to throw the football.
No, and Monyak had over 300 yards last week against Old Town in that win. Still not afraid to score, throw the ball here this week, even with the rain.
Hampden Academy, 3-2 on the year, and their losses are to the top 2 teams in C North, with Madomic Valley.
Yep.
Got my wrong valley. Madomic Valley and Oceanside.
Yeah, and Oceanside appears to be a real juggernaut this year, so because they are undefeated.
I'll tell you a funny story that Coach Rogers told me this week. 2nd down and 10. Monyak dropped it, and he just tries to throw it out there to Wildman, and it falls. Coach Rogers said this week, the very first thing he said to his kids in the first preseason practice was, "Congratulations, you've made the playoffs." All the teams in Class C North are in the playoffs, and now we've got 8 games to figure out who we are, because we're going to have a playoff game.
Great way to look at it, and that means you can't get up too far up for either a win or a loss. You just kind of take those building blocks 1 week at a time. They've done a nice job with that so far this year.
So the 2 incompletes makes it 3rd and 10 from the 50.
Another 3rd and long here for Hampden.
Monyak spins the football, throws it over the middle. He's got a man. It's Hennigan. He's right at the marker. And depending on where they marked that, he kind of ran backwards a little bit. Let's see if he got it. He might be a little short. He had it where he caught it, I thought. But then he ran back. Yeah, they're going to mark him a yard short.
Again, Monyak to Hennigan, both that security blanket there, just not enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's a great tackle by Jeff Carr, though, because Hennigan might have easily have got the 1st down if he broke away from that tackle, but Carr made sure he didn't. So 4th and 1. 4th and 1, the ball just outside the Nokomis 40. Minute 20 to go in the 3rd quarter. Obviously, this down a little more manageable now for Hampden Academy. Can do just about anything you want here on 4th and 1. Haven't seen Thornwall for a while yet, so watch out for number 28. He's back there with Wildman right in front of him. And no, they're just going to do the quarterback sneak, pushing him ahead. Gotta love that play. NFL, college, just push the quarterback. That's the first time he's carried the football today, and that's a big one. On a 4th down, he picks up the 1st.
Yeah, and keeps the drive moving here with about a little under a minute left in this 3rd quarter. Tough 1 yard, though.
I'll tell you, that's tough. I always find that's tough on the quarterback. You've got guys behind you just shoving you. I mean, it's just Just pushing you.
Could be a little risky, but he's all right. Especially when you're on your third string quarterback, too. Always a little weary of that as well.
Especially when you get the first down. So from the 39 as the rain really picks up again. 1st and 10 for the Broncos. Monyak looking on that left side for Hennigan again, overthrown. 20th pass attempt now
A good look
for
at
Hampden Academy.
A good look at the rain coming down there and what the players are dealing with on the field. As you can tell, the ball might be getting a little bit more slippery than normal.
You might be able to hear it. Can you hear the rain?
I can.
As we get later in the afternoon, we're going to see a lot more of this. Hopefully everybody is
That's a great hat, by the way.
ready to batten down the hatches for tonight. Most of, if you've been listening to our meteorologist, most of what we're going to get is going to happen during the overnight hours, the rain and the wind. So hopefully everybody's in a safe spot as we get through Saturday. 2nd down and 10 after that incompletion. And we've got whistles before they even get the play off.
Poor Alyssa, she's getting soaked up there.
My goodness, I hope you can see that. And look at that rain coming down sideways almost now. It has really picked up.
Alyssa looks to be still smiling, though, so that's good.
What can you do? There we go, yeah. What can you do? It's like you're going to get wet. Yeah. Again, says the guy who's standing in the press box with the roof over his head.
I'm sure I'll hear about it later. You guys are sitting there laughing at me.
No, nobody's laughing at anybody, I tell you. Our crew is the best in the business, and we've been really fortunate this year as most of our games, we've had some pretty good conditions. But, every now and then, once a year at least, you're going to get one of these. So thank you to everybody who's out there getting wet so we can bring you this high school football game. Even some of the fans, look, they found a little shelter there.
Yep.
Ones that did not bring their umbrellas today. Timeout on the field, by the way, in case you're wondering what's going on there.
Yeah, we were supposed to come to Nokomis, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and then the hurricane.
That was the weekend of
that.
Lee. And the irony of that is they postponed the game to Monday. I think that was Winslow, and then it still rained. Certainly not as bad as it did that Saturday, but the good news is, again, from our meteorologist, not expected to be as bad. The conditions not as bad as Lee, but still nothing to take lightly. Going to be a lot of rain and some wind, so please, everybody, be careful out there. And a little confusion. Nokomis knocks the ball away. It's still there. Picked up. On his way to the end zone. What a Roger Leon Forte. Touchdown Warriors. That turned in a hurry.
That was a great play by Nokomis here. Look at this. A little trouble with the snap there, a little indecision. Hampden tries to fall on the ball, can't get a hold of it. Nokomis is right there, and number 15 takes it all the way to the house for Nokomis. What a play, what a run.
Tell you, as a defensive player, you gotta love that, right? There's the ball just sitting there. You look around, there are no white jerseys behind you, and it's off to the races.
And then you look backwards. Is there any flags? No flags. All right, I'm in the clear. Great play by number 15 right there.
Just a sophomore, Roger Leon Forte, and wow. Nokomis will go for 2. Turnovers in this game. Oh, a little trickery. Bowden is going to take it in. Wow. Nokomis, what a turn of events here as Hampden Academy had the ball after that first down. They got the 4th down conversion, and then that turnover. That has been the story of the day for Hampden.
Yeah, look at big 2-point conversion here as he just turns the corner. A little trickery there. Hard to bring down. Crosses the line for 2 points there.
I didn't see exactly where he picked up that football, but that's probably, it's a 40 to 45 yard return where he finally got that football.
Yeah, and a couple people tried to pick it up there. The ball just kind of a little too wet, slipped away from him, and he was the beneficiary of it.
Still have 6 seconds to go here in this 3rd quarter. It's been a long 2 minutes and 26 seconds.
All right, well.
My goodness, what a play.
Hampden will now get the ball back once again and see if they can shake that off.
Just so many turnovers in this game. That has really been the story for the Broncos.
Nokomis has given them everything they can handle today. Defensively, offensively, they played an all-around great game.
So the Warriors will kick it off here after the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Robichaud with the kick. Scales is going to take it at about his own 25. Cuts back inside. He's got some room. Look out! Here goes Scales! And just like that, the Broncos, as time winds down in the third, answers back a 75-yard kickoff return for Bryson Scales.
Wow, that's exactly what you needed if you were Hampden there. You had a couple offensive drives. You were struggling there with a couple turnovers. Scales with the big kickoff return there to end the third quarter.
You could hear the siren going as he was at about the 30-yard line.
Here it is again. Scales, look at, he gets going backwards. Okay, he gets that momentum going. And once he gets that momentum, a nice cut there, another cut there, and he's going to take it all the way to the house. And once he got free there, he turned the Jets on and said, 6 point, please, and cashed in.
Well, what an answer after you just had kind of a demoralizing drive with that fumble and the return for a touchdown for Nokomis. You take it right back on the kickoff. Hampden will go for two. Magnac going to run it straight up the middle.
He's close.
He's close. And nope, did not make it. Did not make it. So they'll bring the third quarter to an end. Nokomis over Hampden, 20-18. Back after this.
We had a lot of work to do, and we came in with a plan, and Troy took great care of us. He took us through all the options that were good for us, and we told him our needs, and he really, really came through with us.
Yeah, we brought home some examples and come up with a decision, and they made it happen.
Yep. Maine Wood Floors is a local business, and we really like to see local businesses boom.
Today's high school football game on WABI is proudly sponsored by the following local businesses. Darby's Restaurant, a local favorite since 1986, located in the heart of downtown Belfast. Colburn Shoe Store, the oldest shoe store in America, where you can find quality footwear for the whole family. And Roley's Bar and Grill. We make it our mission to provide every patron with fresh, everyday fun. Support your local high school athletics and make a difference.
The roar of our engines, the pump of our heartbeats, the sparks that unite us, to the passions that drive us. We're driven by the things we love. From the visions that lead us, the feelings that inspire us, to the roads that bring us together. Coastal Auto Parts, 29 locations in Maine, will get you to the moments that matter most. With the largest network of parts and care to keep you firing on all cylinders. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
Oh my goodness, I thought we had another one. Here's the kickoff from Hampden Academy. Washburn takes it, and watch this return.
Washburn just gains a head of speed here, and just boom, right there. After this, oh nope, we're going to push him out of bounds. Nice job.
Hennigan saved it. The kicker, it's the second time the kicker's made a big tackle. So a good return, though. Nokomis takes over at their own 43.
John, we got ourselves a nail-biter.
Yeah, now they would love to have one of those long drives that eat some clock. Here's Bowden, just sort of picking his way up the middle. And I'll tell you, it doesn't look like much when it starts, but somehow he picks up 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, he's just been running downhill all day long, carrying Broncos with him, whatever it takes, he's been able to do it.
4-yard pickup, 2nd down and 6. Ball is at the 47. More importantly for Nokomis, the clock's going to tick. We just started the 4th quarter, trying to nurse that 2-point lead.
It's been a wild one if you're just joining us, that's for sure.
Washburn up under center. Hands it off again. I believe that was Bowden again, and he's up close to that first down marker.
And John, you can hear just the grudge match that we're in right now, all the grunting and all the hard hitting down there. These teams are just fighting it out right now.
A little bit short. He needed 6. He got 5. So 3rd down and 1 here for Nokomis from the Hampden 48. And again, every first down huge for the Warriors as they get another 3 plays to try to run the clock down.
Yeah, and Nokomis has not put the ball in the air very much today, so you got to think they're going to be staying on the ground once again on this drive as well.
And Hampden Academy knows it. They're right there in the backfield. This time Robichaud, boy, he tried really hard. He bounced off a couple of tacklers, but he wound up losing yardage. He's going to lose 2 yards.
That's going to bring up 4th down, though, and 4th and 3. So what will they do here?
Well, looks like Coach Rogers is going to show some faith here in his offense. They're coming back out. The way the running game has gone today, Hampden Academy, though, really stacked that box that time. They knew the run was coming.
Defensive line did a nice job of reading that one.
So here we go, 4th and 3 for Nokomis from the 50-yard line. And before they even, it's a timeout, Nokomis. We're back after this.
Nokomis Warriors football on WABI is sponsored by Ace Roofing. In need of a new metal roof or roof repair for your home or business? Contact the experts at Ace Roofing. Call 949-6694 to speak to a roofing installation specialist. Simply efficient heat pumps, saving you money on your heating bill this winter. Call us today for a free estimate. And by Hometown Pizza. For amazing pizza, subs, and appetizers, stop in or call ahead to place your orders. Delivery available on Friday and Saturday. Go Warriors! Nokomis Warriors football on WABI is sponsored by Pat's Propane, located on Route 2 in Palmyra. Purchase a new or reconditioned propane tank and get reduced pricing on your propane deliveries this winter. Skills Inc., now hiring direct support professionals for all shifts and locations throughout central Maine. Contact us today and start your new career tomorrow. And by Comfort Shoes and More, men's and women's boots now in stock. Take the drive to Newport for a sit and fit to find your perfect fit. You and your feet will be glad you did. Nokomis.
And we are back to action. Flags on the play on a 4th and 3 for Nokomis. They're going to get the Broncos for offsides. And that is going to give Nokomis a first down. Boy, that's a tough break for the Broncos.
Just jumped right there, not the time you want to jump for Hampden.
So the penalty on Hampden Academy gives Nokomis a fresh set of downs. 9:42 to go in the game. What a game by the Warriors.
Done everything right offensively and defensively.
Oh, Washburn, excuse me. Johnston in the backfield hitting Bowden before he even got to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Washburn with the quick handoff there, but just nothing there as Bowden was taken down right
Lost
away.
the yard.
Preston with the tackle.
Preston with the big hit.
There it is.
And Nokomis in no hurry. 2nd down and 11 from the 46-yard line of Hampden. And they will eat as much clock as they possibly can with the 2-point lead. Oh, and Hampden Academy jumped again, I think. And they're pointing across the line. Let's see.
No, he did.
It's always somebody else's fault, right? On both sides, right?
Yes, exactly.
Well,
we'll see what the rest
Tim Kenny's got the official call here. I think he's asking for a little space, and it is going to go against Nokomis. So the Hampden Academy Broncos all pointing over there. That's why we jumped. So the false start on Nokomis will take the ball back into their territory to their own 49.
Back them up a little bit.
So that is going to be 2nd down and 16.
And I just want to, here on the 2nd down, eat more clock. Like you said, John, that's the name of the game right now, is the clock starts to tick after they spot the ball here.
They've only thrown it twice, so you got to think they're going to keep it on the ground. So they'd like to. Oh, Washburn, quarterback keeper coming around that right side. Not a lot there, but a good gain on a second and really long. Because you figure, again, they're probably in 4-down territory again if they were going to go for it at the 50.
Yeah, and more importantly, he stays in bounds there, which still keeps the clock moving.
Picked up 6.
4th and 10.
So back to the original line of scrimmage. Yep, the 3rd and 10. Nokomis again, staying in that huddle, no hurry. A couple more first downs, they might be able to end this thing. Logan Washburn just taking his time. Gonna roll it out, looking to throw, only the 3rd time, and it's caught by Cody. I think that caught Hampden Academy a little off guard there, and the big tight end, Jacob Cody hauls it in for a first down.
Well, a big reception by Cody there. He's had a couple big sacks today. Now he adds a big catch to his resume on this one for this one. And another first down.
Boy, first completion of the day for Washburn, only his 3rd throw, and that is a 9. Nope, gotta do my math right here. 14-yard gain.
But more importantly, another first down, and you can eat more clock if you're Nokomis.
Now they go back to Rowell. He runs off left tackle. Few yards there. But more importantly, as you said, Tyler, the clock ticks.
Rowell on the carry for Nokomis.
Picked up a couple, 2nd down and 8, and Rowell's limping off. Nokomis with so many young players, Coach Rogers, told us before the game, you're going to see the same guys. You're going to see, Bowden, Rowell, and Robichaud a lot, and we have. And that running game today has chewed up some clock. They've had some big defensive plays, and here they are with a 2-point lead with under 7 minutes to go. Oh, Washburn lost it. He ran into his own player, and did he get it back? I think he did. Yep. Boy, for a moment there, I thought Evander Preston was in there and another Bronco was down there. It might have been Wildman, but good job by Washburn to get that back. That could have been a disaster for the Warriors.
Take another look at it here. So yeah, you can see he's at the bottom of that pile there. Nice recovery.
It looked like he ran into his own back just as he turned around.
A little closer than he thought there.
So the ball goes back to the 31.
3rd and 10 now with about 6 minutes left.
And again, the Warriors caught Hampden Academy a little off balance last time with a throw. What will he do here? You got Robichaud and Bowden in the backfield. And here he goes again. Looking to throw, but then he tucks it away. Now he throws it in the middle of the field. Oh, my goodness. Did he step out of bounds before he threw it?
I heard a whistle before he threw it.
I thought the whistle blew as the ball was in the air, so hard to see because the Nokomis players are standing right in front of us here, but he might have been out of bounds when he threw that. Let's see if we can see it.
Ooh, a little jump pass there, kind of tough to tell.
Either way, it's the same result, right? It's going to be a 4th and 10. See the official there, got the towel out, trying to keep that ball as dry as they can.
You got to think.
Huge play here for the Hampden Academy defense. They've got to get that football back.
Yep, and this is where your defense comes up big here. We've run the ball so much today for Nokomis. You go back to the pass game once again.
And we get a timeout on the field. I think it was Nokomis that took the timeout. They want to make sure they get the right play here because, my goodness, you get a first down here and you can run another couple minutes off the clock. You want to make sure they get the right one. Well, next week, we are headed to Orono for 8-man football. Orono Red Riots will host the Mananoquoc Academy Lynx. Coverage begins at 7 o'clock on Friday night on TV5. And we had one last year, and this will be the first time this year we'll have 8-man football, and we'll get to see Orono's new facility that they're very proud of and should be.
Yeah, 8-man football is a whole different, form of football, but very entertaining to watch.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, we had Orono Dexter last year. The game was up at the University of Maine, and that was a fun game to do. That was really great.
Came down to the last couple possessions, if I remember correctly.
So I hope we'll have another good one for you on Friday night. Good one here. Nokomis clinging to a 2-point lead. It's a 4th and 10 for the Warriors. From the Hampden Academy 31. Here we go. Washburn under center. He's going to throw it. Looking downfield, and it is going to be knocked down. Good defensive play, and Bowden, I think, got hurt on that play. Hennigan was over there on defense, and Bowden, he really hurt himself.
I think Bowden got hit off the wrist there, if I saw that correctly. So we look at it again.
You see the replay here. It hits the ground. So while they tend to Bowden, we will take a break with the Nokomis on top by 2.
Today's high school football game on WABI is proudly sponsored by the following local businesses. Darby's Restaurant, a local favorite since 1986, located in the heart of downtown Belfast. Colburn Shoe Store, the oldest shoe store in America, where you can find quality footwear for the whole family. And Roley's Bar and Grill. We make it our mission to provide every patron with fresh, everyday fun. Support your local high school athletics and make a difference. Nokomis Warriors football on WABI is sponsored by Lakeside Concrete Cutting and Abatement Professionals, a Newport and Cumberland-based company that is always looking for applicants interested in commercial and residential demolition. 4 Seasons Floral and Gifts. Find what you need to make any occasion memorable. Check out their wide selection of flower arrangements, gifts, and tuxedo rentals. And by Bowman Constructors, now hiring laborers and carpenters. Start your career with us. Apply online at bowmanconstructors.com today.
We are back to Newport after they were dealing with the injured player. And Bowden's over on the bench there getting looked at right now as Hampden Academy will take over on offense. The good news for the Broncos is they forced a turnover on downs, and they have a lot of time here in the 4th quarter, down by 2. Monyak going to throw it down the middle. Picked off by Dominic Kennedy. Oh my goodness. What a defensive play by Nokomis. Another turnover for Hampden Academy.
Nice job by Kennedy there. Just undercut the route a little bit. Boom. There you go. He was able to bring that in. Big interception. And Nokomis will take the ball over once again. Big turnover by Hampden.
My goodness. Hampden Academy gets the ball back. They force a turnover on downs, and then it's just been that kind of day for the Broncos. So many turnovers.
Yeah, hard to win a game when you have
fumbles, interceptions,
all kinds of things going on.
So Nokomis in business again from the Hampden Academy 33, and they go right up the gut. Now remember, Bowden is on the bench being tended to after he got hurt. That was Robichaud with the carry.
Robichaud about 5, so bring up 2nd and 5 or so. We'll see how this injury to Bowden kind of plays out here in the last 5 minutes or so. But the good news is you got 2 other good backs you can go to for Nokomis.
Yeah, well, the good news is he's back in the game. They do the quick handoff to Robichaud, but Bowden is back in the game, and Robichaud takes it down to about the 26, and now we got an injured Warrior on the field. That's Robichaud. Robichaud got a couple, and he was slow to get up. He will come off the field. Looks like he's walking on his own power. That's good.
Coach, I'm tired. I've carried the ball a lot today.
Yes.
I've had a lot of tough yards.
I've got him, again, very unofficial stats, 15 carries for over 80 yards. He really has been a workhorse today. And here comes a big 3rd down, 3rd and 4 for Nokomis. They go back to Bowden. Bowden up the middle, 1st down and more. Huge 1st down.
That man is a train. He just finds the hole, and he was determined not to be brought down. He's done that all game long. Little spin move here again, and just gains a few more yards.
Picked up about 10.
Just great downhill run there.
So he's had himself a great day. He's getting close to 100 yards by my count. Timeout on the field. We want to thank our sponsors for making it possible for us to bring you this game. Please let them know that you appreciate it as well. You see the press box up behind the cheerleaders. That's where we are today. There, you see us waving up there. Open press box. Tough gig, right, Tyler? At least we have a roof.
Yes, exactly. Nice little breeze right now, though.
Rain has actually stopped right now. It's been that kind of afternoon. We get rain picks up, stops, picks up, stops, and we're in a little bit of a window right now. So
little pockets, but hasn't has played a little bit of a factor here. The wet field has caused a few turnovers today, but we're in a barn burner with about 4:37 left in the fourth. Nokomis up by 2.
Boy, that's really when Hampden Academy looks back at the tape on this one. It's been, 4 or 5 turnovers today for the Broncos?
Right around there, and they've been costly, too. Some of them, they've been knocking right at the door and just couldn't capitalize. But gotta give it credit to Nokomis. They've hung in there tough.
Another first down for the Warriors from the Hampden Academy 18. They give it to Rowell this time.
Wrapped up almost right away there.
And maybe a couple down to the 16. But more importantly for Nokomis, the clock ticks. Boy, more than anything, Nokomis would love to punch this in and make it a 2-score game if they could.
If Nokomis can come out of here with a win, I know there's still about 4 minutes left. You got to think that's a huge win for them after a tough 2 weeks. And shut out the last 2 weeks, but come in here and hung in tough and played great offensively and defensively.
Second down and 8. Bowden got tripped up by Smith in the backfield, but it didn't matter. He got tripped. He kept his balance. And boy, what a nice run all the way down to close to the 10.
Pushes the pile.
Bowden just, finds that hole. You see again, just keeps those legs turning. 1, 2, 3 Broncos. Again, we said that all day long, but he has just been a force.
They'll put the ball at the 11, so it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
3rd and manageable.
And the clock keeps ticking. And again, Nokomis in no hurry here. Boy, if they can get this first down, they can really wind that clock down. And you got to figure they're going to go for it on 4th down if they don't get it.
Yeah, you're at the point of the field. A punt's not going to do any good, or a field goal's not going to do any good. So just go for it.
They go to Robichaud off left tackle. Oh, that's close. That is close, right at the marker.
Robichaud, pick it up. We will wait and see where they spot it.
They have not moved the chains. And they do. He needed 3, got 3. Huge first down for the Warriors with 3 minutes to go. And now if you're the Nokomis fans, you can start to feel it a little bit here.
Big win on Senior Day if they can cap this one off.
The ball at the 8-yard line. It is 1st and goal. If they can score and convert the 2-point conversion, that'd be a really tough one for Hampden Academy to come back from. Again, Robichaud takes it down inside the 5 to about the 4.
If you're Nokomis, you're okay not scoring there. Just you're still eating more clock.
Yep.
That's the name of the game right now. You would love a touchdown, but eat as much clock at the same time.
About the 4-yard line, 2nd down and goal.
2nd and goal down at the 4-yard line.
2:20 to go. Clock just ticks away. Again, the Warriors in no hurry. And if you're Hampden Academy, you got to think it's going to be one of those 2 guys in the backfield that's going to get it. That's the way it's gone today. Robichaud and Bowden, and it's Bowden. Bowden trying to pick his way behind his line, and he's pushed back before he gets to the goal line. We got a flag down.
Bowden on the carry.
Looks like it's going to be holding.
Holding against Nokomis.
So that will back Nokomis up a little bit. Hampden Academy likes that call. Any little bit they can get right now, they will take.
Yeah, Hampden's played very well down here defensively, though. They've had a couple of stops. Can they do it again here with the game on the line?
So the hold will bring the football back to, let's see where they mark it. Takes it back to about the 14. Is that where they are? So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 14. And again, Nokomis not as concerned with scoring as they are to just keep that clock running if they can. So 2nd down and goal from the 14-yard line. Give is going to go to Bowden. Good tackle there, led by Hennigan. A lot of other Broncos in there.
Bowden on the carry.
give it to big number 4 again and just let him keep the legs turned and see if he can get it in there. Gain of a couple.
Reed Manhart in on that tackle as well, kind of pulling him from behind there as Hennigan had him down low.
You grab one leg, I grab the other, and then maybe hopefully he can't go anywhere from there.
That's about how you have to stop him today, as Bowden lost a yard there. So Hampden Academy calls a timeout with 1:19 to go. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 14.
Yeah, this is where if you're Nokomis too, you got to be very, very wary of ball security and make sure you hold on to that ball because we've seen a couple big fumbles.
We have.
So this game could still turn, but you got to be very cautious if you're Nokomis. I know you're trying to kill clock, but hold on to that ball with everything you got.
Kind of in a little calm window right here as the rain has stopped. The wind has let up a little bit. Eerily calm.
Calm before the storm.
Exactly. So you got to figure Nokomis, if they don't get it into the end zone here, they're going to go for it again on 4th down. And if they don't get that, the good news for the Warriors is you've really pinned Hampden Academy deep. They're going to have a long field. They got to go down.
Yeah, 2 more plays for Hampden and see maybe if you don't capitalize, maybe you give Hampden the ball back with about 45 seconds, maybe a little bit less. So, but 2 big downs coming for Nokomis.
So here we go. The offense coming back on the field. Ball is back to the 15, so it's 3rd and goal from the 15.
3rd and 10. What do you got?
3rd and 15. The penalty took it all the way back. Robichaud, he's going to get stacked up. How he even managed to get 4 or 5 yards is just amazing. He just carries guys with him.
Just an absolute monster.
Brings up 4th down.
So it's going to be 4th and goal from just outside the 10. We'll call it the 11.
Nokomis will bring this one all the way down before they run another play.
Even if they don't get the touchdown, they are really going to leave Hampden with not much time. So we're going to call the player of the game right now. Player of the game sponsored by Renewal by Anderson. A better way to a better window. Set up your free consultation today. That's a good football look right there, isn't it?
Oh, he's all smiles.
Roger Leonforte with the huge fumble recovery for the go-ahead touchdown. Big day for him.
Timeout, Nokomis.
Nokomis calls a timeout here. They want to get the play right. 27.4 seconds to go. Actually, they let the clock run down as long as they could and called the timeout.
They don't want to take the delay of game.
So Nokomis in a good spot right here. Either they're going to score and put the game away, or if they don't get the touchdown, which they have to get here on 4th down, they're going to give Hampden the ball back deep in their own territory.
With very little time, nonetheless. So that's going to be if you do get the ball back, if you're Hampden, that's going to be it's going to be tough to march downfield in a hurry.
I've been very, very impressed with Nokomis today. Just very poised. They've created some really big defensive turnovers. And there go all my stats as they blow right down. So much for that. Paperweights haven't really gone very well today, but
is there anyone down there you want to hand those? But do we have a bucket that you can put those in?
I don't think I can reach. So I got some fans that want to help, but I can't reach. So there go the stats for today.
Where's Inspector Gadget when you need him, right? Those long arms. But yeah, like you said, John, though, Nokomis has done very well on the offensive side of the ball and defensively, and just given him everything they can handle so far today.
All right, here we go. 4th and goal from the 11 for Nokomis, and who jumped first? Who moved first?
Nokomis is clapping like Hampden did. We'll wait and see.
Offside against Hampden.
Thank you. Thank you to the fans for
John's stats
retrieving my stats. We'll put the weight back on him. All right, so it's still going to be 4th down, but now it's 4th and goal from the 6. Makes it a little bit easier for Nokomis. Hampden Academy just itching to get that football back and just to get a chance. Washburn going to throw it into the end zone, and it's a touchdown, Nokomis! My goodness, Bowden running across the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors.
Bowden caps off a great day for him with a touchdown reception and really puts this one away. Nokomis will come away with the win with 21.8 seconds left. you can't say enough great things about what he's done all day and what this Nokomis offense and defense has done.
Washburn to Bowden, the 6-yard pass for a TD should put this thing away. Now remember, if they don't get the 2-point conversion, it's still a 1-score game. Still within 8 points, so this is a huge 2-point conversion for the Warriors.
Washburn again under center here.
Gonna keep it. Got Bowden out there to block for him. And he gets pushed out of bounds. So, still a little tiny bit of life for the Broncos.
We have seen some strange things today, so I'm not ruling anything out. 21.8 seconds left, but Hampden's gonna get the ball back, so what can they do?
Well, remember, they already have a kickoff return for a touchdown today, Scales.
Yeah, don't get him going because he can turn on the Jets pretty quickly.
So a little bit of life for the Broncos here with 21.8 seconds.
I wonder if you're the Warriors, do you kick it out of bounds, take the penalty? That way you can't risk the kickoff return, but we'll wait and see.
We'll see what Coach Rogers decides to do. Robichaud is the kicker for Nokomis. And if you're a Hampden Academy fan, at least there's a chance. At least you've got that.
You're telling me there's a chance, right? This game has been back and forth all day long, so nothing would surprise me at this point. The fans still into it though here, as the rain has died down.
So Nokomis, they'll set it up at the 40. Let's see what they decide to do with the kick. If they just decide to kick it out of bounds, squib kick it. You know, if you do squib kick it, you want to kick it a little far. You don't want to give them the ball right at the 50 because Mognac can throw it. So here we go. And they do. They just line drive it. It's picked up by Hennigan. And Hampden Academy is going to have great field position there at their own 49-yard line with 18.4 seconds to go.
And I'd watch out for Hennigan if I was Nokomis. The ball is probably going to be going to him. We've seen a couple big receptions by him, as that's been Mognac's favorite receiver all day long.
All right. So Hampden Academy has got some life here.
Is Hennigan going to be double covered?
I'm going to say they're going to move the chain gang back here. They got the chains in the wrong spot. Had them at the 50. They should be at the 49. Now they move back. So a first down from their own 49. That doesn't really matter. They've got to get to the end zone, and they got to get there in a hurry. Mognac in the shotgun. Rolls out to the right. They're trying to play it along that sideline so they can get out of bounds and save time if they get a completion, but that one's incomplete.
Still 14.4 on the clock.
Only took about 4 seconds. Not sure what kind of arm Mognac, if he could actually get one to the end zone, not sure. But boy, they'd love to get at least a big chunk play here, get out of bounds, and give yourself at least a shot for the end zone.
He does throw a high arcing ball, so it does allow his receivers to get time to get under it if they do decide to air it out a little bit. Just like you said, John, how far can he actually throw it?
So second down. 51 yards to the end zone here for Hampden Academy. And even then, if they score, they got to get the 2-point conversion to tie it. Mognac going to throw it down that sideline, and it is almost hauled in over there by Hampden Academy. That was Wildman down the right sideline. Almost had it.
Just out of it. We'll take another look at it here. Nice high arcing ball. Gave his receiver time to get under it and just dropped.
So close.
Great pass.
That's tough. He was just spinning around. He was turning his body.
Tough to get the body under control there. But still 8.6, so can they air out another one here? So this game is still not over.
They got 2 cracks at it, probably. They can't take too long with this play because even if they get a first down or it's 4th down, they want to give themselves at least one more chance.
Another thing too is Mognac has had some shoulder problems this year, so could that, play a factor in how far he can throw the ball? We'll see. But still 8.6 left.
All right, Mognac going to throw. Oh, he gets hit and he lost the football. Oh, and he's hurt. He got hit hard. He got hit hard. Grover just hit him so hard. I think he really tried to stand in that pocket to throw it. He waited right to the last second. He paid the price.
Right as his arm was going back, too. That's not a place you want to be hit.
Oh, my goodness. So now, I wonder if we'll see Johnston. It is going to be 4th down.
He is their first string quarterback. Got injured early in the season. Been out for a little bit of while with a concussion, but has been back, came back this week playing defense. Have not seen him at quarterback.
Well, what a play by Linwood Grover. And it is Nick Johnston. So he's going to come in for one play, and he hopes it's a great one.
Welcome back. Here we go.
Johnston throws it down the left sideline. What a great defensive play by Bowden. Intended for Wildman, and that will do it.
Fitting way to end this. Bowden just with the great defensive play to seal this one. He's played a great all-around game and really allowed Nokomis to come out with a 26-18 win. Great win by Nokomis on this senior day here in Newport.
Well, I tell you, for a moment there, it looked like Wildman was in pretty good shape. And obviously, once he caught it, he would have had to have gotten to the end zone. But what a defensive play by Seth Bowden, as he had himself a day, too.
Did everything.
He really did. Well, what a win for Nokomis as they defeat Hampden Academy here at home today. They go to 3-3. Hampden Academy falls to 3-3. We'll come back to Newport right after this.
Hello, Maine. This is Steve McKay. Not sure what the weather will be in your neck of the woods, but there's a 100% chance of Luke showing up near you. Next Home Experience is listing and selling homes throughout Maine. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
Irish Collision Center is dedicated to quality collision repairs. Quality means Irish Collision Center stands by their work. Quality means they'll provide a written work guarantee for as long as you own your vehicle. Quality means a fast turnaround. Whether it's a fender bender or major repairs, Irish Collision Center is your collision specialist, and they're easy to find, within 2 miles of exit 157. Schedule your free estimate today. Irish Collision Center, Maine's #1 choice for quality.
Geez, Dad, didn't sleep well last night?
Yeah, another long, restless night. My mattress is just so uncomfortable.
Is your mattress too hard or too soft? Switch to a Serta mattress today and get the sleep you deserve. No matter what your budget, there's a Serta mattress that's right for you. And Fortin's Home Furnishings in Winslow is the home of Serta mattresses. Don't miss another night of sound sleep. Visit Fortin's Home Furnishings today. And I promise you, it'll be worth the trip.
Hampden Lumber Company has been a trusted partner of professional contractors, do-it-yourselfers, and homeowners for generations. It's the level of trust that Hampden Lumber has earned by providing an extensive selection of products and materials from industry-leading suppliers with guidance and support through every stage of any project, including delivery of materials throughout Maine and New Hampshire. Hampden Lumber Company is, has been, and will always be your building project partner.
We believe in patriotism. We believe in our country. For 100 years, veterans have been impacting our nation through the American Legion. Learn more at legion.org/webelieve.
The Big Bang Theory brings you the Genius Guide to Fine Dining.
This is the best top ramen you've ever made.
I discovered a secret ingredient, the flavor packet. That sucker is well named.
The Big Bang Theory.
6 nights a week on TV5.
Hello, Maine. This is Steve McKay, and fall colors are spreading, especially orange, the color of Luke. Next Home Experience is listing and selling homes just like yours. Get looped and get sold with Next Home Experience.
And welcome back to Newport, where the Nokomis Warriors, the home team, what a day they had in some bad weather conditions as they hold on and defeat Hampden Academy 26-18. Really the run game today just chewed up some yards, chewed up some time, and really the big story of the game, I know we've said it over and over again, but it really is the case, Tyler, is just the turnovers were way too much for Hampden Academy to overcome today.
Yeah, they just couldn't. They had, and they were costly turnovers, like you said, John. They weren't just any old turnovers. They were right when they were knocking at the door, and they just couldn't, find a way to get into the end zone. And those turnovers came at bad times, and Nokomis capitalized, and a big reason why they came out with a win here today.
I'll tell you, credit to Coach Rogers and his quarterback, Logan Washburn, as Logan only threw the football 4 times today, I believe, 5 times actually, and it was 4th and goal from the 11, and then the big penalty on Hampden made it 4th and 6. But to run that play when I think everybody thought they're going to run it, and if they get the touchdown, great. If they don't, Hampden Academy's inside the 5. But what a play call in the end there for Nokomis.
Yeah, unexpected, but they capitalized on it, and that's all you need. And, it just gave Hampden everything they could handle.
So for Nokomis, they improved to 3-3, and they'll head to Brewer next week. For Hampden Academy, they dropped to 3-3, and they'll have the Herman Hawks next week. That's going to do it for us here on this Saturday afternoon edition of high school football on TV5. Got college football coming up next on WABI, and we're going to see you again next Friday night up in Orono with the Orono Red Riots taking on Matonacook Academy Lynx. That's a Friday night game at 7 o'clock here on TV5. 8-man football. Should be a great and a fun time for us on Friday night. Final score here today, Nokomis 26, Hampden Academy 18. For my partner Tyler Stack, our director Keith Allen, the whole TV5 crew, I'm John Small. Have a great rest of your weekend, everyone.